Alright, welcome back everybody. It's Friday, and of course we're gonna get back on our Lord of Wolves. No, not Lord of Wolves, but Will's Rise character. So let's go ahead and load this file up. We're on day 88, 12 hours and some change. 59% of the world has been explored. We're in the Ash Canyon region, and we're gonna make our way into the Blackrock region. So I'm super excited about this because, obviously, I'm a big fan of Blackrock. Blackrock is, I would say,
it's gonna get
reasonably dangerous, based upon, what I've experienced in the past. But we've pretty much tackled all of Ash Canyon except for the Angler's Den, which we're going to make our way there now. So let's just take stock here of our inventory. I want to make sure that we have everything that we need. I'm fairly confident that we recovered most of the arrows yesterday. And some of these arrows are in kind of bad shape. This 18% one, I suppose that we can maybe break this one down. Alright, we got to do a couple things though. We got to go back up to Miner's Folly and retrieve some of our materials. A couple pots up there, some deer skins, along with some other things. So we'll do that real quick. What time is it? Just about to be dark. So, I guess we'll stay here for tonight. I think we have enough meat. Let's check out how much calories we have here. Alright, 875. If not, we'll go down the rope to the other cave. There's still some more wolf meat located there. Alright, that should be fine. That'll fill us up. We'll bring this lantern with us. In fact, let's go ahead and pick up some of this stuff, because we were going up some ropes yesterday to check out the upper levels. We went across, Runaway Bridge. So we don't need all this stuff, but we're just gonna kind of get organized here before we lay our head down to sleep for the night. So I kind of feel like my microphone is ill-positioned. I need to adjust that in just a second. So let's go ahead and drop these sticks. And what else can we drop? We can break down some of these torches. Alright, well, I'm pretty confident that we'll be almost back to regular condition based upon, our frostbite and whatnot when we wake up in the morning. So I'm not too concerned with about that. I did take a look at the requirements for all of our bases tournaments at the professional level. So there's a few things that we need to gather. The lantern is one of them. We need to fill this up at some point, though. And what is 4 bear skins, I believe, and 4 stems, and like 20-something cans. Well, I think we're out of stems. No, we have one more stem left. We've been kind of using our stems to get through these zones. So we need to be more judicious about the way that we move through here so that we're kind of conserving our stems if we're to meet that requirement. Anyways, what else can we drop here? A couple more sticks. Let's go ahead and prepare. Oh yeah, we have a lot of stuff that we can prepare, including but not limited to our birch teas. And we should probably go back through the birch forest just to check to see if there's anything else over there. Now, we'll do that in the morning, just so there's enough time for some birch bark to respawn. Alright, where's our bed at? So other than that, I think we're looking pretty good. We do have all these painkillers, most of which we're not going to use. We do have 2 doses of reishi mushrooms we can cook up and 1 dose of birch tea. We do have some antibiotics. Again, probably not going to be keeping all of this stuff. We'll probably drop off these and these. And of course, drop off a couple cups of coffee. But I think we're in pretty good shape. 8 pieces of cloth left. Yeah, we'll be much better off once we repair these boots and these pants. And then everything else is in pretty good shape. So as I said, the only thing that we're missing now...
if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
We're missing the last pair of clothing, which is a thermal underwear. So we'll need to find that at some point. Hopefully either in Ash Canyon at the Angler's Den or in Blackrock or maybe even in Bleak Inlet. So, taking a look at our skills, though, we're moving right along. Fire starting level 4, really good. Mending level 3, kind of creeping our way up to level 4. We'll get there eventually. I'm guessing the last one that we'll level up will be the ice fishing, and that's simply because we don't do too much fishing. But everything else is at level 5. Archery's at 5, carcass harvesting is at 5, cooking's at 5. Like I said, 59% of the world explored. And so far, we've been in Ash Canyon, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days now? Oh, 11 days. A little bit longer than I thought. 19 days in Broken Railroad, 8 days in Mountain Down, 2 days in the Muskeg, 8 days in Timberwolf Mountain, 7 days in Desolation Point, 3 days in Coastal Highway, 12 days in Mystery Lake, or 12 days in Pleasant Valley, rather, 3 days in Mystery Lake, and so far, we need to touch Husk River Valley, Bleak Inlet, and of course, Blackrock. Alright, so there we go. 42 wolves killed. Alright, that number is creeping on up. I'm liking that. If we are to truly become the Lord of Wolves, we'll need to get that kill count up high. Pretty high. So anyways, let's go ahead and drink and then we'll sleep for 10 hours. Standard. And we'll see what the weather's like in the morning. I'm hoping there's no blizzards, because I want to get all this done. Alright, that's not sounding too good. At least it's not a blizzard, just a little bit windy. Maybe we can sleep a little bit longer. Let's check our condition. Yeah, let's go maybe 3 more hours. Alright, it's sounding good. Let's pick up our bedroll. What condition is this in? 99%. Okay, that's great. I think that's everything. We'll leave all these sticks here. I think we got water on us. Nope. Let's take our water. So, if you didn't catch yesterday's episode, we almost died a couple times, actually. We got attacked by a wolf who caught us off guard, and we also tried to shimmy down a rock wall and nearly died that way. And if it weren't for the stem that saved us, then we wouldn't have made that fall. We would have died to that fall. But we've been having a ton of fun. As far as Ash Canyon goes, we've pretty much touched all the locations here. As I said, there's only one other spot really that we could check out, and that's up this way, up behind that cliff face right there. But on Interloper, again, not a whole lot back there. Maybe a candy bar. You're really not going to find anything back there on this difficulty level. You've got to go to Stalker or Voyager or Pilgrim to find some real goodies back there. As for our birch bark, I'm not seeing a whole lot. Not seeing any. And it's still really cold out here, so I guess we'll just keep it moving. Anyways, you can kind of see it right there. If you go up this way, let's see, there is a fallen tree bridge. There's the path right there. Alright, I need birch bark. I mean, 1 piece would be fine. I'd be happy with that.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
So yeah, if you go up this way, on up, on up, on up, kind of wraps around. And anyways, we're not going to go up there because it's super duper cold and there's nothing up there, but that's, there's a whole little section up there that you can check out. Like I said, if you're on Stalker, if you're on Voyager, you're going to find a lot of stuff. Maybe some goodies, but on Interloper, we're not going to find anything, so not going to waste my time checking that out. And besides, we got to make our way to Blackrock. And there's still a couple more things that we got to do, including the Angler's Den. Still have not been there yet, so we got to check that out, see what's there. And then, as I said, we'll hop back up to Miner's Folly to retrieve some items left behind there, including a bow, quality tools, and some deer skins. And then we'll make a beeline out of the zone back into Timberwolf Mountain and to Blackrock. And of course, we gotta fight Timberwolves once we're there. That is the beauty of Blackrock. We'll go for another bear or so. I'm trying to think of what else is on that list. We'll go over that list here in just a little bit. Alright, so we have a lot of food over there. I guess we could go down the ropes and go that way, but let's get our saplings first. Alright, where's this rope at? Might be on the other side. Alright, there it is. Can we get there from here? Oh, we might be able to get there from here. Alright, let's go. Make sure the coast is clear. It should be. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, just some dead wolves, so... Alright, let's go down the rope. While we're down here, we'll check for some extra arrows that we might have left behind by accident. I'm fairly confident that we collected all of our arrows. But we'll give another look over, just to be thorough. I don't want to leave any arrows on the ground if we can avoid it, so... Even though we have a ton of arrows as it is, but... Nonetheless. And of course, we will be picking up a couple extra arrowheads at the Angler's Den. There's 2 in there always, so that's guaranteed, along with some matches, some dog food, more than likely. As for these wolves, we didn't get the pelts, and we didn't get the guts, but we did get the meat off of them. And I suppose we can collect our feathers. Although at this point, we pretty much have more than enough feathers, I would say. For a little while there, we were running low on feathers, but... slowly, we kind of reach that equilibrium where we have the amount of feathers that we need to craft as many bows, or as many arrows rather, that we have saplings of. Alright, so I'm not seeing any arrows. Pretty sure we got them all. Well, let's step foot in this cave, and I think there's some meat in here that's been cooked. If not, we'll probably cook some up. And then we'll head down that way, which will run into some more wolves. No doubt. But let's get inside, get warmed up. Okay, I'm hearing like another set of crows, maybe this way. Although I'm not seeing any carcasses. Alright, that's up top. No, that's right here. Alright, let's go. Let's get inside. No feathers. Well, a couple feathers. Let's get these feathers. Yep, no arrows. Very cold out there. None of this is cooked. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't even think we have enough firewood to actually... Oh, 12 sticks. Alright. And what's that? I thought there was a piece of coal there. I suppose let's see if we can't get a mag fire, and if not, I guess we'll just use a torch. Cook up some of this wolf meat. No, don't pass time.
Too cold to think.
0% chance. Okay. Let's get some nice chunks here. We have 800 calories. Let's put this way. That's in the way. And what else we got? 800. I don't really want to take the time to cook this. We're not going to cook all of it. We'll just cook a few pieces. Just, you know, enough to get us by. Just enough to get us through the day and out of the zone. Now, we'll probably go back in the same way that we came because, as I said, we're going to be making the summit at Timberwolf Mountain one of our primary bases of operations, so we'll need to lug up some of our gear, including this lantern that we found. And then as we go through the other zones, Hush River Valley, Bleak Inlet, and right now Blackrock, that's where we're headed to next, we'll kind of collect everything that we need, or try to. 21 canned goods, I believe. 21 cans, so I don't know if that's going to be possible.
That did it.
Also, I don't think we'll find any flashlights. But we'll try to meet the requirements, at least, you know, the requirements laid forth based upon that recent tournament. And if you're not familiar with that, that's called All of Our Bases, I believe, and it was on Twitch. A lot of Twitch streamers participated at both the beginner, intermediate, and professional levels. Alright, 42 minutes. I don't think we can craft anything else. We don't have our quality tools to repair our hacksaw. I suppose that we could make a repair to our improvised hunting knife. It's not on us, though. I believe we left that at Miner's Folly. It's still holding in there, 49%, and more than likely we'll find more hacksaws. These saplings will leave at the Angler's Den, in addition to this maple sapling and a couple guts. And then probably the other guts at the Miner's Folly location will be cured and ready to go. But yeah, we have a lot of feathers right now. Lot more feathers than we need. And a lot more coffee than we need too. So we'll be leaving a couple cups of coffee at Anglers, including maybe herbal tea and some cloth. Probably some of these pain pills and some of these antibiotics also. Alright. What we got? 27 minutes. Let's speed this along. Oh no, another blizzard.
Find food.
Another blizzard. Well, I guess we'll cook up all this meat then. Wasn't planning on doing that, but we'll just roll with the punches, so. I would like to know what your experience has been in Blackrock. What do you think about the Timberwolves? What do you think about the gas, you know, the toxic fumes in the mine? I know a lot of people have complained about that. And as I said, I personally don't mind the toxic gas. I think it's an interesting mechanic. A little bit different than what we've seen in previous playthroughs, and I'm hoping that they incorporate some more challenges like that. Something similar. Now, I'm not too keen on drowning. I think that, you know, because everywhere else we don't drown, we just get soaking wet, you know, we immediately get risk for hypothermia, but we don't drown, so I don't know. My only pet peeve right now is bring back the Paradise Farm key in Mountain Town, please. I'm hoping that in the next update they do that, because, as I said in my playthroughs, in the last 4 at least, we have not been able to find the Paradise Farm key, so... we're not going to have enough to cook these 2 up. But I suppose we'll drop a tea. Because we're not too far from anglers. So I guess we can kind of sneak in there without worrying about wolves, since they'll be... they should have despawned. I mean, I was hearing a couple, so... we'll need to be cautious, because those wolves that we heard could still be present. Alright, 23 minutes. I don't know if that's enough to cook some water. Let's try, though. In my experience, I like Blackrock for a couple reasons. I like the fact that it's pretty easy to hunt the bears. Everywhere that the bear spawns, including the prison itself, is probably very convenient compared to other zones. You know, we have the bear that spawns near Cliff Cave. That's probably one of my favorite places. And a great chance to cave a bear. I do have a video up on YouTube demonstrating how you can cave a bear. There's also Bear's Bend, which is another isolated section of the map where the bear can't really run off anywhere, so it's centralized to that little area. And then the third place, of course, is the prison itself, in that back section where you have to actually go up a little rope to get into the prison. A bear can spawn there, and again, nowhere for it to run off. There's a multitude of caves. Maybe what we have the cave by Foreman's Clearcut. We also have Wedge Cave, that's in between Bricklayers and the other cave where the aggressive wolf is in the playthrough, in the story mode. Now, I don't know what that specific cave is where you will find the aggressive wolf at, but we have those 3 caves on the eastern side. And then on the western side, we have... oh, what's the cave called? I can't remember the name of it. But it's pretty much right across, or right beside that little bridge, the narrow bridge. Creek Bed Cave, I think? Alright, let's take this. And then the other cave is the Hilltop Cave. I call it the Hilltop Cave. I don't think it's named. But if you follow the trail... from Creekbed Cave, you'll find a fork in the path where one way leads towards the trailer, and then the other way leads to a fallen tree bridge. You cross that bridge, and that will take you to that cave. And to give you a little bit more context, that's right beside, or right above, rather. Let's see, I guess we'll take these with us. Right above, what is it? Foreman's Retreat? Alright, let's get a torch ready, or a flare, rather. And that little section is free of predators. You'll find some rabbits up there, maybe a deer or two, maybe a deer carcass. But you're safe from the Timberwolves, you're safe from the bear. And for the most part, the cave's warm. You can stay there without worrying about freezing, you know, as long as you have a decent buff, I would say. Oh, another maple sapling. We'll leave that. Alright, as I said, I was hearing wolves earlier, so I'm not too sure if those wolves that we heard despawned or if they're still in the area. But we'll take all these cattails. If we can. There we go. Gotta keep our eyes peeled. Now, where's these cattails at? Now, we're not too far from anglers.
Can't feel my feet.
Let's get the rest of these and then we'll head inside before we get too cold. Alright, what do we got? One more? Alright, that should be enough for now. Let's go.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
We're almost there. Almost. Get a couple more sticks. Alright, what we got in here? Some chips, maybe? Nope, that's empty. Well, we got plenty of sticks. Alright, let's get inside. Yeah, if you're coming into the zone, especially if you spawn here in Ash Canyon, you should probably come here first, because like I said, you're guaranteed to have matches here. You're also guaranteed to have some reclaimed wood ready to go for you. A couple arrowheads in this drawer. Sometimes like a piece of cloth or a piece of leather. But a lot of materials is what I'm trying to say. Some scrap metal, some simple tools in this case. That's really good. And I suppose that we could use those simple tools to repair our hacksaw. And usually you'll find a can of food. So we got some dog food. And our matches are going to be back over here. There we go. And then also, you can sometimes find another pack over here on this shelf. Well, you're guaranteed at least one pack of matches. At least one pack. Sometimes two packs. I'm actually kind of surprised that we didn't find a second pack. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Of course, we have 2 packs of matches. We've had so many matches during this playthrough. All right, what do we got back here? Frontier shooting guide. All right, underneath the bed, you can also sometimes find a pry bar. So I'm not seeing anything. Just looks like we have that container. Let's go ahead and search that to see what we have. All right, nothing there. All right, all this stuff we can break down. That shelf we could break down if we had a heavy hammer. So anyways, let's go ahead and break down a couple pieces for reclaimed wood so we can get warmed up. And we might take advantage of the fact that it's a blizzard and head back up towards Miner's Folly. Otherwise, we'll have to deal with the wolves. Now, I don't know. We could wait until the blizzard clears and go wolf hunting. So we'll see. We're still not quite warm enough, and I do want to make a repair to my hacksaw. So let's go ahead and take advantage of the fact we have some simple tools here. And we'll keep these simple tools right here. In the meantime, let's drop all of these. Now, all of our cured saplings are up top at Miner's Folly, so we're not going to do any crafting here at this workbench, but it's nice to have, you know, it's out of the way. It's in a pretty centralized location, I would say, also. You're not too far from Miner's Folly, you're not too far from some of the other places like Bitter Marsh. Oh. Or that ravine, whichever that, you know, whatever that's called. Alright, so let's put a couple cups of coffee here in this drawer. Maybe 2 cups. And some cloth. And an herbal tea. And some leather. Maple sapling. And 2 cured guts. Oh, you know what? We can do 3 cured guts. Alright, and then we'll leave the painkillers outside on top of the workbench. Like I said, we're probably never going to be able to really use those because by the time we come back here, these will probably be expired. But we'll set them here regardless. And then also the other pack of, yeah, these 28% antibiotics, we'll drop those and also leave them here. Alright, what else can we do? We're pretty much warmed up at this point. So let's make a repair to this, well, let's drink first. And then make a repair to our hacksaw. 45 minutes with the simple tools, whereas it would only take 30 minutes with the quality tools. So 74%, that's good enough for me. We'll go ahead and drop these simple tools and we'll leave them here. Alright, and let's drop this scrap metal. Or these, this wood, rather. There we go, drop that. And these books also have a nice little pile of firewood for us when we come back. Alright, and then also drop some matches off. Let's drop off our standard 6 matches. Alright, so I think that's it. This wolf meat, I suppose we could leave here too. Let's eat our fill first, and then we'll drop off the excess. Alright, that's good. Go ahead and drop these steaks. We'll take the can with us, and we'll bring that to the summit as part of our requirements. Like I said, 21, I think, or 20 canned goods, something like that, we'll need up at the summit to qualify as a proper base, along with, I believe, a rock cache as a marker, so. And a couple other things. Alright, it sounds like that blizzard has subsided, and now it's just a lot of wind, so let's poke our head out and see what we got. I'm just trying to look to see if there's anything else that we could potentially do other than kind of clean up, put all these tinder away, but yeah, I think we got everything. Let's put this on top of the workbench so we can clearly see where it is. Alright, it looks like that blizzard has ended, so let's see how bad or worse it is out here. We got enough daylight, I believe. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Still super cold. That's where we're headed, though. So as I said, the only other place that we could really check out would be back that way. There's a waterfall. And again, you know, on Interloper, there's not a whole lot of loot for us. But on Stalker, on Voyager, Pilgrim, you're going to find maybe something back there. So it's definitely worth looking to see. How much cattails do we have? 19? Let's get a couple more cattails. I don't want to overweight on cattails. But we can pick up these at least. Now, as for these wolves down here, we're not going to mess with those. It's too cold, and we won't have time to harvest the meat or anything, so we'll get those at a later time, but we will get all these wolves up here.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
I guess we are kind of tired. That's not good. So we gotta be really careful in dealing with these wolves because whenever we're super tired like that, we have a much greater chance of losing a wolf struggle.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up again.
Alright, I believe we checked there. How many torches do we have on us? Or flares, rather. We got one flare. Alright, we might not be fighting wolves because we may just need to go ahead and get out of here. I don't know, we'll see. But we'll need that torch to get through this cave system at the very least. Alright, there's one of the wolves right there. A couple of them. But as I said, it's pretty much impossible to go this way. We can try to shimmy up this way. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it, though. It doesn't look like it. We just sprained our ankle. So yeah, that's pretty much a one-way. Alright, let's patch ourselves up. Yeah, we're super tired. Super duper tired. Alright, what can we do here? Alright, there goes one. Alright, that one ran off. Let's get our torch out. Our flare, rather. We're a little bit too tired to be messing around. In fact, let's drink some coffee. Alright, we don't want that wolf to run into us. Alright. Alright, I see you. We completely missed. Oh, wow. Alright, we're not doing too well, I would say, aim-wise. We're just kind of, at this point, not really doing much. Alright, let's get out of here before we hurt ourselves.
I think I need to lay down.
Yeah, we'll probably come back through here, I'm thinking, when we're in a little bit better shape and the weather's not as bad. Pretty brutal right now. Alright, come on, let's go. Almost there, Mackenzie. Alright, back to the safety of the cave system. And let's go ahead and declothe ourselves. Not the best idea, I would say. I didn't realize we were so tired. That really plays a key factor. Not on how good we aim, that's all my fault. But that just plays a factor on how likely we are to die from a wolf struggle. Okay, let's go.
So,
Yeah, that time we lost our torch. Yep, let's light this up then. Now, the first time we... Oh, you know why? Because it was a marine torch. That's why. A marine flare. Alright, some more coal for us. Alright, let's put our clothes back on before we freeze here. It's very cold in here. Okay, 89% and 91. Let's put this one on the outside, this one on the inside. 90, 93, put that on the outside, this on the inside. Those are at 90. Dismal, 69%, so we need to repair those. Alright, these on the outside. And then we'll put our combat pants on the outside. And we'll put these on the inside. And our ear wraps. Alright. So, I think we have enough coal that we can maybe start a fire and keep it going and then sleep for a little bit. Because we'll need to sleep for a couple hours to get up this rope. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get up the rope, so... Now, maybe there might be a wolf carcass up here this time. As I said, sometimes you can find a wolf carcass on this top level. Come on. Keep getting stuck here on these cracks and crevices. Let's go. Alright, any more coal? Couple more pieces. Fantastic, I'll take it. So what's that, 5 or 6 pieces of coal? That's enough, I think, to keep a fire going long enough to let us sleep for a few hours. What else do we got? So yeah, we did leave a lot of stuff. Oh, we left a lot more coal here too. I didn't realize that. So this lantern fuel we'll take. And now that we actually have a lantern, piece of cedar, and another piece of coal. Alright, so yeah, we have enough to not only cook some water, but sleep for a little bit. Go ahead and pick all... No, don't. We don't want to go up the rope. Trying to get this torch right here. Alright, let's pick all this up. And let's start a fire. So, let's see here. It's mag glass. We use the Frontier shooting guide. As for those matches, I think we'll leave them here.
Come on.
And as for those wolves out there, we might go back there. Well, we need to get one. One of them has an arrow that belongs to us. But right now, we're going to sleep a little bit, cook some water. I think we'll cook our water first before we do anything else. That'll give us time to sleep a little bit. Put our bedroll down. Alright, 1 hour and 21 minutes, or 27 minutes. Alright, we got 21 minutes until boiled. Do we have anything else that we can prepare? Nothing we can prepare. Alright, how are arrows looking then? Just drop that. We don't need that anymore. We got 32%. And also, let's go ahead and break this one down too. So even though this bow is at 36%, we'll keep it. We'll keep using it until it goes bad. It's good for a few more hits, and with archery 5, as long as we can aim straight. That's my problem. I've not really been aiming the best here lately. Lackluster archery skills on my part has led to a deficiency in arrows, and also some excessive wear and tear on our bow, which is not good, especially when we're facing a pack of wolves. And as I said, if those wolves run into you, they could potentially attack you. So even the ones that you've already shot, so you got to be careful when they're running around like that, because if they run into you, they could potentially attack you and kill you. And that was my concern. We had multiple wolves running around, not to mention a couple that were still fresh and ready to go. So not a good situation to find yourself in. Then you couple that with the bad weather. It was a foobar, I would say. That's what it turned into. Effed up beyond all repair at that point. We got some more coal over here. No, those are just stones. Alright, 3 hours. Let's sleep 3 hours then. 2 and 3. That should be enough to get us up this rope. I think we'll be alright. And then we can rest once we get up there. Alright, let's put another piece of coal on here. What's our weight at? 92 out of 96. So yeah, we're still under capacity slightly. 2 gallons of water and some change. Although we probably will need to leave some water here because with our cooking pots. So I'm not really sure. Do we want to go? Yeah, I think we'll leave the other way. We'll leave the high meadow way. Let's take these pots. Alright, what are we at now? 95 out of 96. I kind of wanted to stay and fight those wolves, but really, we don't really have the health to do it. I mean, I don't know. We could go back there and get our arrow. I'm kind of up in the air here, really. Well, at any rate, we need to... Well, let's do this then. Because we need to go back up to Miner's Folly regardless of what we plan to do. So I guess we could come back down here tomorrow and finish off that pack of wolves. Because I'm sure you all want to see me fight some wolves. I don't know. Hopefully you're not rooting on Mackenzie's death here. And regardless of your entertainment value, I'm trying to play it safe. I mean, obviously I don't want to play it straight-laced because that's not a whole lot of fun. So I'm taking some risks. Moderately dangerous, but making sure that we're still alive. I mean, after all, that's the whole point of this series, so trying to find that unique balance between providing entertainment value versus staying alive, and I'm willing to risk myself a little bit, but at the same time, I don't want to go above and beyond and potentially get myself killed, so with that being said, let's go ahead and refuel this lantern. As for the materials that we'll need, I think the toughest will be the bear skins. Like I said, 4 I believe we need to stack up a full lantern. What else? 20 canned goods? 4 stems. That's another thing that I think we're going to have trouble with because we've already burned through maybe 3 stems. Now, there are some stems left in the world, so we still have some out there. I guess we will have to go back and get them. What else can we do here? So we're going to come back down here tomorrow, get rid of those wolves. So we'll leave these pots here. Those are super duper heavy. We'll also leave this here, but away from the fire. So, okay, we're going to make a little bit of a compromise. We'll stick around in Ash Canyon long enough to take out that pack of wolves, and then we'll make our way to Blackrock. Because as promised, we will get there. guarantee we're not going to be lingering here in Ash Canyon. All right, 44 minutes left on that. I guess we can take a torch, and we should be under capacity. Although, on our way back down, we're going to be super heavy, so I suppose we can drop this, and drop that, and drop all this water, and drop our sticks. All right, what else can we drop? A lot of these matches we can drop. We got pounds of matches on us. Drop all those. All right, that should be enough. All right, now we're looking much better. 26 minutes. We'll let that burn off. That's quite all right. Actually, you know what? We can actually take advantage of the fact that we have some extra water and some cans, and potentially make some more water. All right, 23 minutes. That should be fine. Let's go. So yeah, a slightly modified plan of action. Because we do have a reason to go back. But now, I gotta say, I love the fact that we can now climb with torches. I don't know if you're familiar with the game, but in the past we have not been able to do that. And we got an Aurora. So that was a lot of, a lot of times that was a deal breaker. And we have this other deer skin that I forgot about. So that should be all cured. All these are cured. We got a ton of saplings. Alright, so let's head back to Miner's Folly. Now, we should be safe. I don't think the bear will have respawned this quickly. Oh, I love it. Let's put this out so we can get a nice good look here at the Aurora. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's go. It's still super duper cold. I don't know. There's been one time in my life where I've actually seen the Northern Lights in real life because, as you know, I said before, I do live in Minnesota, so it's a pretty cold state. And there was one particular summer, I can't remember if it was summer or the fall, but we were on our way back from Bemidji back to Minneapolis, and I looked over and saw, for the first time in my life, the Northern Lights completely filled the sky with this nice greenish haze, like a dance. It was like a techno dance. Quite amazing. I never ever had seen anything like it, and I have to say, if you've ever seen pictures or watched videos, that won't do it justice. You got to see it for yourself in real life at least one time. Do yourself a favor, wherever you happen to be. If you live in the South, if you live in another part of the world where you're not able to actually witness the Aurora Borealis, do yourself a favor at least one time. You got to check it out. It's quite amazing. It looks surreal. It doesn't even look like it's real. It looks completely fake, but also awesome at the same time. So that was quite a unique experience, and I'll never forget that. I didn't even bother to take any pictures, because like I said, you gotta just witness all of it for yourself in real life, in real time, with your own eyeballs, not through the lens of a camera. Which I guess brings me back to this. A little bit of a memorabilia, I guess you could say. Memorabilia? And I like the eerie soundtrack that they've included with this. And you only hear this music during the Aurora in this game. Now, there is quite an extensive soundtrack that comes along with it. I have the music turned off right now, so we don't hear any music, but if you're somebody who likes to play the game and listen to a little bit of ambient music, there's a really good soundtrack that comes free of charge with the game. Alright, what do we got here? There's our quality tools. Yeah, we're really cold, so let's go inside. I guess we'll sleep there for tonight. We got a lot going on here. Yeah, we got a big mess. So we'll straighten all that out tomorrow. But let's go ahead and sleep it off because we're still in bad shape. Yeah, we're in pretty bad shape. We're pretty banged up. What do we got on this one? 78%. We'll take that one with us. Alright, let's go to the requirements real quickly here. So just give me one moment. We're going to bring up the list of requirements that would constitute a base of operations based upon the tournament. So what do we need here? All your bases challenge. All right, so at the professional level, we need 4 bear hides, 10 wolf pelts, 4 deer hides, 5 rabbit pelts, 1 stone cache, 2 heavy hammers, 2 hacksaws, 1 fire striker, 2 flare pistols, 6 flare shells, 1 set of crampons, a flashlight. We're not going to be able to get that in Interloper. 1 full storm lantern, 20 pieces of coal, 40 kilograms of cooked bear meat, 15 kilograms of cooked wolf meat, 15 kilograms of cooked deer meat, 4 stems, 20 liters of portable water, 20 canned goods, and 25 cattails. So that is the full list of required items that constitutes, a base, a legitimate base, not to mention a rock cache. So 50 stones, I guess, to make the actual cache. All these are cured. So as I said, I've chosen the summit as my base. I think that'll be a lot of fun, a little bit of a challenge. Anyways, let's get to sleep. So that's, I think it's over now. I think it was a charity event that they did. A little bit of a fun challenge, At first I was kind of like, why is everybody playing on Pilgrim? Because a lot of these individuals are, I would consider them to be professionals. Who do we have? Rand. That's one of my favorite guys to watch stream on Twitch. We also have Zach Nafine and Thomasina. She's pretty good. Who else was there? I think Chef Maria and... of course, the organizers, and some other people, too, that I'm not really familiar with. But anyways,
damn,
a lot of fun. Yeah, let's get back inside. We need water, too. That's what we needed. That's why we came out here in the first place. All right, let's get some water. All right, all those are cured. Let's go. So, I don't know. I think that'll be kind of fun. A little bit of a fun challenge. So what else do we have on the agenda? You know what? I guess we could take the vest up there too, because I know a lot of people are like, why even bother with the vest? It's super duper heavy, and it is. I'm not gonna lie, it's super duper heavy. But I mean, we're suited and booted at this point. We got our well-fed buff, we got our moose hide satchel, our technical backpack. All the thing we're missing is these underwear. That's it. So I'm hoping we can find those at some point. I mean, come on, game. We found so many matches that you gotta do me that at least, Now, I don't know. We might find those in Bleak Inlet. We'll see. Alright, let's see where we're at when we wake up in the morning here. Hopefully we'll have a pretty decent health. I'm really kind of getting tired of beating myself over the head with this weather. It's just been atrocious. Completely awful. And yesterday we nearly died.
Need water.
Because I was trying to get down to, what is it, Shattered Cove, I believe is the location here in Ash Canyon, off of a cliff wall, and realize we couldn't do that safely. So I had to pop a stem. Because if we would have dropped, we would have died. We didn't have enough conditions, so we had to burn a stem. Messing around, and then of course we were hunting wolves. Also goofing off. And one wolf caught me off guard. Alright, so we're going to take this with us. Some of these guts we'll take with us as well. Not a lot. What's that? 5 guts, that should be plenty more. Take a maple sapling. Okay, we still have a lot of weight that we could potentially use. So let's go back out here. Kind of tidy up a little bit and then... like I said, we're getting out of here. We're going to Blackrock. We've spent enough time in Ash Canyon. I know it's a fun zone, don't get me wrong. But we still got a lot to do in this run. Including, but not limited to, going to Blackrock, getting our vests. We're taking these cans. That's 3 cans now we have under our belt. Take our tools. I know it's a mess over here. I don't like to have a mess, but we don't really have a lot of time to kind of just... do housework right now. Let's get our bow. And what else do we need? So I'm trying to think. We already have 1 heavy hammer up there already at the summit. We also have a flare gun up there at the summit. So those 2 items we can check off our list. We need 1 more hammer. Alright, I think we're doing pretty good. Let's eat these bear steaks. The only thing that I'm worried about is the 20 canned goods and the 4 stems. So I know one of the stems we'll need to go back to Pleasant Valley to get. Not actually Pleasant Valley, but in the cave or the coal mine that leads in between Pleasant Valley to Coastal Highways. We'll need to go get a stem there. I can't remember if there's a stem in Bleak Inlet. I want to say that there is, but last time I was there, I'd never found one, so I don't know for sure. However, this med box, you can find a stem sometimes. Speaking of which, let's put a couple cups of coffee in here. I can't talk. A couple cups of coffee in this med box along with some cattails. Maybe 5 cattails. Sure. And some coal. So we have plenty of feathers. Herbal tea will keep on us. Yeah, I know, Mackenzie. We'll keep this bow on us. Our arrows. We have sewing kits. Alright, I think we're good to go. How much water do we have? We had a lot of water down there, so we're not going to worry about the water. Saplings? We do have 1 maple sapling. Let's take a couple of these cured birch. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, let's get warmed up first before we go.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Yeah. Get back inside. Couple couples coffee. I know, like I said, I can't talk today. I'm tripping over my words. I do that quite often because I talk too fast. I get super excited about playing this game, and I gotta remember to slow it down a little bit, you know? Slow it down. Not super slow, but slow enough so that I'm not discombobulated. Alright, we can't really sleep, but we can pass time for a little bit. Let's go just long enough to get... There we go. Now we're good. Alright, so we gotta take out those wolves. That's mandatory. Like I said, if we're gonna make this character a Lord of Wolves character, then it's absolutely crucial, essential, I would even say, that we eliminate the threat. Alright, we got some deer up there. Not too bad. Not too bad. You know what? Let's drink some of this birch tea so we can get our condition back up because we're still pretty low on condition. That way, as we're walking in and we're talking, we're also regaining some condition. Alright. Now, this wasn't the original plan. Originally, we were going to go the other way to the high meadow, and then from there, make our way into Blackrock. But because I am holding a slight grudge against these wolves, but there is a valid reason for us to go back down there and fight them. One of them has an arrow that belongs to us, and we need to get that arrow back. Because we made a lot of arrowheads in the beginning of our run, and I did that for one reason, and that's because I don't really like to do a lot of forging. So at the beginning of this run, we made maybe 45 arrowheads, I want to say, something like that. It was a pretty high number. A few improvised hunting knives and a hatchet, of course, so I'm done with my forging. You know, the hatchet, we don't even keep on us. Hello there, Barbara. Good to see you. Thank you very much for joining us in the chat. Yeah, so what was I saying? I don't like to carry the hatchet on me. I don't find it to be particularly useful. It's heavy, and it's annoying to craft. 5 hours to craft the thing. And other than Hush River Valley, and I would say Coastal Highway, I guess, because of all the reclaimed wood that you need to break down to go fishing, you're not really going to use it. Which I guess brings me back to the vest. You know, the ballistic vest, yes, okay, I get it. It's super duper heavy, but everybody who's played the game should know by now it's all about weight management anyways. So it's just another thing to add to our inventory to manage. I don't see what the big deal is, you know? As far as it being practical, I don't know. I guess it's debatable. It depends on what you're fighting and what condition you're fighting those animals in. Would I fight a bear with a vest on? If it caught me off guard, I would try to throw it on. You know, as a last-ditch effort to stay alive. Otherwise, I'm not really going to mess with the vest because I like to be lightweight. We have no torches? What is going on here? We have no torches. Oh, we do have that stupid lantern. I guess we can put that to use. In my experience, I think it's pretty beneficial for Timberwolves. I mean, you're still going to get ripped to shreds. I don't think that you're not going to get a lot of blood loss or bruising. The only thing that you won't see a lot of... Okay, where's my lantern at? Oh, we left it downstairs. Of course we did. Why did we... Why am I beating myself over the head here? Alright, let's go back outside and hope that we can start a mag fire. If not, then I guess we'll have to burn a match or something, so... Yeah, for Timberwolves, I think it's, that was burnt out, I believe. Yep, burnt out. It's pretty good. You'll still get blood loss, you'll still get bruising, but at least your clothing will be, for the most part, safe. Okay, we have no sticks now. What is going on here? We have no sticks, and we have no torches, and we have no lantern. I guess we could go the old school way. You know what? We have so many matches that we could just burn matches for the fun of it, I guess, at this point. We have a lot of matches. These are the ones that I didn't drop. So let's do that. We're going to go the noob route. And just freaking run through here. After we get all these, of course. Alright, come on. We gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. Can't see anything. Alright, not the most practical of applications, I will admit, but... And it's out. Alright, where is this, this rope at? It's somewhere over here. Alright, where is it at? I think we're doing a little bit too much. Come on. Come on, give me something. This is a little bit too absurd even for me. I can't see anything. Can't run any faster. Alright, that's a wall. Alright, let's just start a fire, I guess. I don't even think we have enough firewood to keep a fire going, to be honest. We kind of messed ourselves up by leaving all of our stuff down below. Do we have any coal on us? Oh, we have a lot of coal. Alright, we'll do that then. We'll start a little fire so we can see what the heck we're doing. And so you can see what the heck I'm doing. Other than wasting matches at this point. Like I said, though, we found... I mean, I'm not lying. I found... In addition to our guaranteed matches... How many did we see? I would say 9 packs of bonus matches in addition to the guaranteed matches. That's a lot of matches. So don't think that I'm just burning through matches just for the heck of it. Yeah, weight problems is certainly what the name of the game is, especially on Interloper. Now, I've been getting pretty good at managing my weight, to be honest, especially with the addition of the vest now. I know the vest is going to be heavy. But, you know, for me, like I said, I like to keep it on my person if I'm fighting wolves, just for that added protection. Now for the moose. Okay, I will say this. I have not tested the vest against the moose, so I'm not going to lie and say that I have. I don't know how well the vest would stack up. I'm thinking that you're probably not going to get cracked ribs the first time. But then again, I don't know. I do know that with Timberwolves, at the very least, you know, the vest will protect your clothing. That's the wrong way. Alright, now we're talking. Now we're cooking. Here we go. And I guess the same could be said for regular wolves. What the heck was that? That was not me. What was that, a subscription or something? I think I got notifications enabled in the background. Whoever that was, thank you. I don't know what just happened. I can only see the chat. I'm not seeing anything else. Alright, there's our stupid lantern. I know, I don't really like the lantern just because it's so heavy. Alright, so leave me alone on that.
Could end up being useful.
We'll keep these matches there, and I guess we'll take these cans with us. No, we have the pots on us. We don't need those cans. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have most of what we need, and we're still under capacity. What else are we missing here? Some torches, our pry bar, and some scrap metal. There's our pots. Alright, come on. Gotta pick all this crap up. I think we have more matches there. How many is there? 42 matches, yeah, so... This is just the matches that we have in this zone.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
No, that wasn't from the game. That was a subscription or something, so I think somebody subscribed or it did something. I don't know. Whatever that little fanfare was. So thank you to whoever that was. Appreciate it. I don't know who you are or what just happened. I apologize. Alright, those matches we're absolutely going to leave here. 12 of them. That's a little bit more than what I typically leave. I like to leave at least 6 in places. We do have 6 at the Angler's Den, so I guess we're at 112 pounds. We're super duper heavy. Some of this we're going to drop, including this water. We don't need this water. That's a lot of water that we're not even going to be utilizing. So anyways, we have our pans, we have our tools, we have everything else. Let's get out of here before this torch goes bad. Alright, so again, we're going to go back out here, fight these wolves, and then we're going to be leaving the zone. I promise we're going to be leaving the zone. We're not going to be spending any more time here. We spent quite enough time here already. Almost 2 weeks now. We've got what we came for. Not too worried about anything else. And for the most part, you know, in episode 10, we did explore those outer regions of Ash Canyon, so if you wanted to see what's there, like I said, for Interloper players, not a whole lot. Cold weather and a lot of wind is what you can expect to find. Not much else, though. So I will say this, I didn't know that marine flares could go through waterfalls. I didn't know that. So I learned something new. Because I did notice that our blue flare didn't go out when we went through the water, so that's interesting. So I guess blue flares do have somewhat of a use. Speaking of flares, I think we're out of flares for the moment. Yeah, we're taking off all of our clothes so you can check out Mackenzie's hot bod. But for me, I'm only taking off his clothes so we can get through this water without freezing to death. Alright, so typically we would drop a torch and then pick it up like this and carry it across. There we go.
Ugh, soaked.
If we can find it. Alright, I think we made it across now. Put it down right there. Alright, so that's typically how we would get through. Are we still in the same place? I don't think we did anything, actually.
Wait.
Oh no, we made it across. Alright, we made it through.
Cold.
So that's the way I typically would do it, but apparently blue flares will make it through waterfalls. So let's put this 91% wolf skin coat on the outside, this one on the inside, and our 2 thin wool sweaters. Alright, so we gotta make a couple repairs at some point, because these are getting pretty bad. 69%. And what else do we got? 82% on those pants. I think a lot of that damage has come from the fact that we have been gooping off, falling off of cliffs and whatnot. Alright, so that's completely soaked, but still holding up. 94%. Let's go. Let's go before we... Actually, let's start a fire. Real quick. Real quick. Alright, let's take a breath here, because we gotta focus. There's 4 wolves out here. One's already been shot, so we should be able to get the arrow from that wolf. But the other 3 remain very hostile towards us. Especially since we've eliminated one of its buddies, so we gotta be extraordinarily cautious out here. But I think the weather is holding up. We'll take a torch with us just to be safe. We'll take a couple torches, I guess, because we have the capacity. Alright, let's get a good one, though. I want a good... There we go, that's good. Alright, here we go. Now, we're going to use a 36% bow. I'm not going to burn up my good bow on these wolfsters. You know, we might have to pause the game here in a little bit to do laundry. I can't stand doing laundry, but it is laundry day. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking as I'm fighting wolves, I gotta put clothes in the dryer or something at some point. Gallic Witch, how are you doing? I'm doing alright. We're still alive. We're still alive. We haven't died yet. Had a couple close calls yesterday. Alright, there's our hostiles right there. Dead ahead. 2 hostiles.
My fingers feel numb.
Alright, let's do this. Drop that one. Alright, I see your buddy over there. Alright, let's go. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that one ran off. Alright, 1 arrow. What else do we got? I think there's another arrow around here somewhere. Maybe not.
So cold.
Okay, we're still cold.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, we're still in Ash Canyon for the moment, but we're making our way to Blackrock, slowly but surely. Gonna make our way there. We're gonna take out this threat, though. We're gonna eliminate these wolfsters. They're far too hostile. And they're in our way. We can't get through here without taking them out, so... I don't want them to suffer. I'm trying to get nice, clean shots here, but that last one was pretty sloppy, if I had to say so. Alright, that was a lot better. A nice, clean kill is what I'm after here. Alright, well, come on. Let's go. I think that's the last hostile. Okay, I think that's it. Let's get our good bow and let's go. We're super duper cold. We don't have time to cook any of this meat up, unfortunately. Now we gotta watch out, because that wolf could still potentially kill us by running into us. So we gotta be careful. That's the whole reason why I was kind of hesitant to finish our kills yesterday. Alright, that one dropped. Let's go. That's the last one. I think we are good to go now. Clear. Alright, no arrow on that one. And where did that other one drop? Down below us, maybe? Alright, I think down below us somewhere. I think so. Let's go this way. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, like I said, you know, the wolves in the game are pretty much the antagonists of the story, so I try to be respectful towards the wolves. I don't like them to suffer. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I think that's it. I think that was the last one. Although there was one more. I'm pretty sure. yesterday. Not seeing it, though. Never hurts to get the meat in pelts. You'll have to repair those coats at some point. Yeah, we do have wolf pelts, though, throughout the different zones. I mean, keep in mind, we're freezing to death right now, so we don't have a whole lot of leeway in terms of, you know, taking the time to... Not to mention, like I said, in Ash Canyon, the weather is really suspect. It's fairly decent right now, but I don't want to risk it. It could flip up and change the script status at any time, so... For that reason, I'm just trying to make a beeline out of here. I will need to stop by the Angler's Den to get warmed up. Not the way that I wanted to go either, so I guess we'll have to go up the ropes. Maybe one rope. We'll see. But yeah, you're absolutely right though, Gallic Witch. I do try to get the hides, I do try to get the guts. I do also try to get all the meat off of every wolf, but sometimes you just gotta make a sacrifice, you know? Now, right now, though, as far as our clothing goes, our deer skins is gonna be the priority. We got our boots at 69% and our pants at, I think, 77%, so we'll have to repair those first. Our jackets are not doing the best either, but they're at least holding up. Okay, so I guess we can go that way will take us back up to the birch forest, and will also take us back out of the zone to the deer clearing, so we will need to fight off some more wolves. There's the culprits over there. 3 hostiles I can see. We're not going to do that right now, though. We're going to go to the Angler's Den and get warmed up real quick, and then we'll come back out and we'll take those wolves out. I promise you, and we're not going to die. Fingers crossed. I don't want to end this run too early. Like I said, we're going for 1,000 days, so I want to keep that promise, at least 1,000 days. But at the same time, I want to have some fun. You know, like I said, I'm not a square, and I'm not gonna play cautiously, as I probably should play. We're gonna be moderately dangerous, I would say, moderately taking risks as we go. Well, we are taking a beating here. And it's, well, we got a little bit of daylight left. I don't know, we're super duper tired. So we might have to postpone our adventure till tomorrow. I think that would be the best course of action, that way we can get rested up. Not exactly what, and you know what, we can craft some arrows, I guess, while we're here, make a bow or something. Do something. So we'll make use of our time here. We got a little bit of meat. We got 875 calories. Okay, let's do this. Let's start a fire. And we'll probably make a bow, and we'll make a couple arrows, I'm thinking. Or at the very least, we'll make some arrow shafts and leave them here for the next time that we're in Ash Canyon. Now, we're not too far from the Timberwolf Mountain summit, so we can always come back through here.
That did it.
And I think the summit is pretty much at the central of what I would consider the trifecta of this part of the Great Bear Island. You know, that consists of Blackrock now, Timberwolf Mountain, and then, of course, Ash Canyon. Kind of like how Broken Railroad, Leak Inlet, and the Muskeg, or rather, Broken Railroad, the Muskeg, and Mountain Town, or Milton Basin, more specifically, would be a trifecta in that region. So water first, so we can get that out of the way. And then we do have some teas that we need to cook up. A couple... What do we got? A couple reishi, one rosehip, and then one birch bark. So we got one birch tea left. We're going to save that. Well, we pretty much burned up all of the birch bark in this zone. We'll have to wait and come back later for any more to respawn, so... I want to make sure this fire is going to stay alive while we do some crafting here. We're just going to dump all of this on here. Alright, there we go. 10 hours and some change. Okay, let's go ahead and drink first. And what do we got? We got 3 cured saplings in addition to the ones that we have on us. We got some stuff here. Alright, so I guess we'll... Yeah. Okay, we'll do this. We'll make a bow and make a couple arrows. We'll try to make all the arrows, actually, because we're not quite tired, so we can do that while we're waiting around. Let's see. What do we need? Oh, you know what? We're missing our knife. Where did we put our knife at? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I just realized we have a knife somewhere in this region, and I don't know where it is. Don't know where it is. We can't make any bows, and can't make any arrows either. Okay, so we're in a little bit of a pickle, because we have most of what we need, minus our improvised hunting knife. Now, I'm sure you know by now, Gallic Witch, I do have a tendency to leave my improvised hunting knives in weird places. And this time I really don't remember where we left it. So I guess we'll have to go back up there and harvest those wolves, because there's only a couple places it could potentially be. I'm trying to think here. Think. Where in the heck did we leave that knife at? I think the most likely place would be up in Miner's Folly. I was in a little bit of a hurry when we were packing up. I'm trying to think of where else I could have potentially left that knife. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're not gonna stay here. Not even really gonna... We'll just wait long enough to cook this water, and then we'll head back up to the kill spot, I guess we'll call it. Let's take our pot. Yeah, because we gotta find that knife. We gotta locate that. Alright, that's a crap torch. Alright, so we're not quite ready to head out of the zone yet. We need to go back and get it. We absolutely have to go back and get that. Oh, there's a candy bar. Didn't see that. Alright, luckily though, the places where I suspect it could be are pretty much along the route that we were going to take originally before we were messing around down here. But now we burned up all of our coal. We don't have much firewood on us. What do we... 26... we have a lot. We got enough. Let's go. Okay, I gotta remember not to do that. Like I said, I don't typically use the knife a whole lot, but when I do want to craft some arrows, I absolutely need it. Absolutely, 100%. So I need to have one of those little... I need one of those, wristbands, you know, that you attach keys to. We need to make something like that, and we can put our knife on there, like a little keychain. And then just hope that we don't stab ourselves in the face scaling cliffs and whatnot. Or I need a big reminder flashing across the screen every 5 minutes. Hunting knife, get it. And we are moving really slow. I don't know if this guy can move any slower, to be honest. I mean, we're pretty much moving at the speed of a tardigrade. Now, luckily for us, it's not too cold out here.
Time to look for shelter.
And we're not too far from where we want to go, which is pretty much... We're going to go back and we'll harvest some of those wolves up now that we have a reason to come back here. I guess we can also take a gander for some arrows that we might have potentially left behind. That's another thing that I tend to do, leave arrows. Okay, that's a good point, though. If we're gonna have multiplayer, then I want a manservant or a maid or somebody to help me, like a caddy almost, somebody to carry around all this heavy gear, so that I can focus on what I do best, which is not really. What am I trying to say? Not really the best archer. I need some practice. Because, I mean, the last couple of times that we fought wolves, we've not done the best.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
A lot of missed shots. Yeah, we do need to rest, but we're not too far. Okay, so I guess how we're going to do this, we'll have to make 2 trips up that rope, and then a couple more trips down. Oh man, it's going to be a mess. Not quite what I had in mind, but we can do it. We'll get it done. So we're not going to be able to quarter all these wolves, but we'll get one at least. We'll have some meat. Maybe we can get the others. I don't know. It just depends on how the weather holds up. Like I said, here in Ash Canyon, very, very suspicious weather.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Very suspect. But, you know, hats off to Hinterland for at least giving us the ability to climb with torches now. For a long time, we couldn't do that. Just a simple thing, you know? And now we can finally do that. So, hey, I'm a happy guy if I can climb with a torch. I'm trying to think, if it's not here at the Miner's Folly, where in the heck could it possibly be? It might be at that cave where the moose spawns at. It could potentially be there. I'm trying to think of where else it could potentially be. I think our best option is Miner's Folly, though. I think so. I mean, it's gotta be. We left a lot of stuff there when we were heading towards the respite.
Freezing.
Or the Homesteader's Retreat, whatever it's called. Alright, we are... How many torches do we have left? That's our last one. Yeah, we are burning through torches left and right. Alright, quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh, we lost it. Alright, that's fine. We're moving too slow. This guy's moving super slow. Slowpoke Mackenzie. Well, we're not that heavy. I guess we are kind of heavy. Alright, well. Not a whole lot that we can do about that. Yeah, it's already getting windy. So I don't know if we're really going to be harvesting anything. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Try to pick a good spot. A spot that is a little bit protected. This looks like it could potentially be a candidate. I mean, we got this tree, but we're not really protected. What else do we got? Well, the wind's coming in from this side, it looks like. So that might be our best option right here. Might be it. Let's see, are we protected here? Okay, I don't know. We'll try it. I don't know how well this will work out. I guess we could try right here. Oh, there we go. We can try that. And hopefully we can have enough time on the fire. We got a couple pieces of coal, so we should be able to maybe do a little bit. In the meantime, I'm trying to retrace my steps. Now, luckily, we know 2 things. We do know where the knife is not. We know it's not at the Angler's Den. We also know that it's not in any other zone. It is here in Ash Canyon. I do remember specifically bringing it here with us for the reason of crafting arrows and our bow. And I also know that we did leave... What am I doing? Put this away. We did leave some saplings there at the Miner's Folly for the intention of crafting arrows. I think using the power of deductive reasoning... we have so many pots, we don't need that many. I think it's pretty safe to say that Miner's Folly is where our knife is. In the meantime, let's make some teas. We got some Birch Bark Tea that we can make. And we also have some rose hips that we can make. We got enough water on us. Yep, we got plenty of water. No, these snowflakes? No, I don't like that. Okay, while we're heating up our teas, let's,
I'm so
we'll drink
tired,
one.
I could just lay down right here.
A little bit of a warmth bonus. Let's see what we can do. Not gonna guarantee anything. We can't quarter this. It's too much. Too much time.
I could eat a horse.
Okay. Now we're warming up. Let's put these off to the side and let's see if we can't get maybe 2 steaks cooked up. At the very least, we can do that. And while these steaks are cooking up, we can go back and try to get a pelt. Because Gallic Witch is right. We don't have any wolf pelts here in this particular zone. We do have pelts otherwhere in other zones, but not here. So we should probably get our pelt. Alright, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Alright, and there's the blizzard that I was worried about. Okay. Can we hold off? We're still protected. Let's get on this side of the fire. I think we'll be alright. We're going to do our best not to let this fire burn off. But at the very least, we got some wolf meat cooked up. We can take the rest with us. In the meantime, let's drop a coffee. We'll have that heating up if we need to emergency evacuate. As I said, this is testimony to what I was talking about. Very suspect weather over here in Ash Canyon. All good 1 minute, and then the next minute changes up on you and really throws a monkey wrench in our plan. So luckily, we're not too far from solid shelter. We can go back to that cave. We got some coffee. Let's move that to the side. Alright, what else can we do while we're kind of hanging out here? It's going to take too long to repair these deerskin pants. Yeah, hour and 25 minutes. Not going to happen. Our socks are holding up. Those underwear are holding up. So we don't really do any repairs there. That's holding up. That maybe we can make a repair on, but let's hold off on that too. What's, what do we got? 25? Oh, we don't have any rabbit pelts on us. Okay. No rabbit pelts means we can't repair our rabbit gear. We'll have to wait until we get back to the summit. Either the summit or somewhere in Timberwolf Mountain we do have rabbit pelts, so. With that being said, we have 15 minutes left on these wolf steaks. Go ahead and take these. We got 18 minutes left. I mean, we could potentially sleep out here for an hour, but as I said, even if we stay warm enough, we're going to be ruining our clothing. That's the thing. So even right now, even though we're warm, the fact that we're outside means that we're destroying our clothing slowly, ruining its condition. So I think our best option here is to get some torches. And we'll drink our coffee to get back. And we'll sleep in that cave for tonight. And then tomorrow we'll go back up to Miner's Folly to see if we can't locate our hunting knife. And then we'll get out of here. And let's put that away. Alright, what do we got? 34 minutes? I guess we can do this. Let's break down some of these torches. These are super heavy. Try to eliminate some of this weight. Alright, that's better. One more, and then we should be fine. And what else can we break down? We can also break down... Alright, that we need to drop because we're losing condition. That's 32% right now, so that's not really good. We gotta let that cure. I think that's pretty much everything. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we got the arrows off of here. Yep, no arrows there. And no arrows there. So at this point, we don't need feathers. We got plenty of feathers. Right now, it's just becoming a weight management issue at this point. We got 49 feathers and I think 11 arrowheads, so we got plenty of feathers. Alright, yeah, it's pretty bad out here. Pretty bad out here, but we're not too far. Just a little bit longer and we'll be in the safety of the cave where we can sleep it off, gather our thoughts, recharge our batteries, and have a fresh perspective in the morning as to where we might have potentially left our hunting knife. As for crafting our bow and our arrows, we'll do that later, probably at Blackrock Penitentiary, I'm thinking. Be an ideal spot. We could also maybe craft the bow and some arrows at the workbench at the Mountaineer's hut. That's also an option.
I can't feel my feet.
And now that we've deployed all the ropes, we only have to go up a couple ropes to get back up to the summit from the Mountaineer's hut, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, luckily on that list of requirements for all of our bases, there was no moose hide, so we don't need to get a moose. We just need to get 3 or 4 more bear hides, I would say. However, we need to make sure that this bear hide doesn't go bad because it's losing condition fast. 32% and still got some time to cure, so we can drop that. We'll drop that. And then let's drop our bedroll. Alright, let's get some rest. Some well-needed rest. We got 2 herbal teas. I'm only going to drink 1. Let's do that. That way we can at least recover some of our condition. As for everything else, I don't think we need to drop anything else. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and sleep for 10 hours. Sleep for 10 hours. And let's see what our condition is when we wake up. Not too bad. Alright, so if you'll excuse me for one moment, I'm going to go get my laundry. I need to do that. I need to put the laundry in the dryer, so that'll only take a couple minutes. So I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. Out of breath. Let me catch my breath. Whew, a lot of laundry. 3 or 4 loads. Tons of laundry today. Alright, so let's get focused. Hunting knife, Blackrock. That's what's on the agenda. Bedroll, pick it up. Also our hides. Get those. And there's a wolf pelt. We can leave that wolf pelt here. But I guess we should take it on the other side, though. Alright. Put this lantern to use. That we can leave. The waterfall. Alright. Here we go. Take everything off. As for our wolf skins, these hold up pretty well. Not too bad. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but we have how many wolf skins in Broken Railroad? Like 12 or 13. Albeit that's in Broken Railroad, but the point is, we got wolf skins everywhere, except for here. So that was a good point, Gallic Witch, if you're still in the chat. If you are, thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. And likewise, if anybody has any criticism, I know we have some lurkers, and that's fine, but if anybody is actively chatting, and you're not liking what I'm doing, I'm always open to advice. Always open to criticism. Anything that we can do differently or make, you know, the quality of the video better. We're running 720p right now just because I know that everybody doesn't have the fastest internet, so that's more or less for all of you watching. Which is why we have, you know, Astrid's Rise, our post-production Interloper character, our counterpart to Will's Rise, running post-production so that we can have 1080p. But I think the sound should be up to snuff. I was kind of tweaking. I need to go back and tweak the compressor settings because I still am not really satisfied with the way that the compressor sounds. I think there's a little bit too much compression. Also, we're noise gated. And then we're also running noise reduction because my laptop is just super loud. Those fans are twirling at about 6,000 RPM, I think. So they're pretty loud. So I'm trying to find that sweet spot of, you know, eliminating all the background noise, but at the same time providing really good quality content. So that'll just get better with time. I'm also maybe thinking about adding a webcam. I don't know. I don't typically show my face. For one reason, you know, when I watch everybody else streaming, I kind of get annoyed by the fact that everybody has their face there when I'm just trying to watch the game. But that's just me personally. I don't know. I know a lot of people tend to have webcams and show their face, which there's nothing wrong with that. To each their own. It's just, I know from my own experience as I was coming up, you know, watching YouTube videos. And again, I'll refer back to Hadrian, you know, one of the creators who got me interested in this game. Didn't show his face, but had a good voice. And for me, that was enough to just, you know, enjoy the content, watch the videos, and make a decision on my own as to whether or not I wanted to play the game. Because I'm a very skeptical individual when it comes to things that I'm not too sure about. And I wasn't there in the very, very beginning. I know some people have been on board with The Long Dark since maybe 2014, 2013. I first became aware of it. I think they were still on Kickstarter, but they were still in the alpha testing, I think. Too encumbered to climb. So what? 124 pounds. Yikes. Let's drop these. Always drop our firewood first. Anyways, the point is I was maybe thinking about adding a webcam. I'm not really sure. We might do that. And I'm also maybe thinking about expanding onto Twitch. Now, I don't have OBS Prime, So I'm thinking maybe it'll be worth subscribing to that so that I could do streaming here on YouTube and also on Twitch. But as I said before, you know, we already have maybe 30 to 40 people who already stream the Long Dark, and probably right now, if you go over there, you can watch streams live of the Long Dark. Rand, especially, he's notorious for streaming. We don't need all these pots either. All right, we're still going to be way too heavy, though, so we need to make some... 29%. Yeah, this bearskin's losing condition at an alarming rate. So let's drop this. And we'll drop this, too. We'll also drop our tools and all this canned food. And I guess we could eat this. Now we can drop some of this water, but I want to leave it upstairs in the top level. Like I said, this part of this cave is kind of annoying. We got the waterfall, then we have a rope. But hey, I got my lantern. I didn't leave it. Instead, I left my hunting knife. So, what are the odds? Alright, so we'll come back. In fact, we can do that right now. We'll bring everything up here to the top level. So, let's drop what we can. All these saplings. 4 maple saplings. We have too many maple saplings. Too many maple saplings. I guess we could craft or repair some of these deer skins to kind of eliminate some of the weight. Got a lot of torches too. And then drop all this water. Alright, let's go back down. And get the rest. Including this water. I don't know. I guess we could leave a little bit here. We don't really need to carry every single thing. We can leave this uncooked water here. What else can we drop? Some matches. Let's leave 6 matches. That's my standard for leaving matches in an area. About 6 of them. A little bit of water for us. A couple cans. And then the rest we'll leave at the Miner's Folly. So let's go. Alright. Picked up everything.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, we're super heavy. Super heavy. And we're still really not well rested. We still are pretty low in our condition.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
So while we're looking for a hunting knife, let's do this. Let's drop our bear skin. Because that's losing condition fast. We don't want that to drop to 0, because then we won't be able to use it. And we'll also drop this pelt. We'll drop 2 of those deer. How many do we have? 3 of them. 3 or 2? Let's see here. I don't know. I think there's 3 of them right there. Anyways, we'll come back and do those. In the meantime, the deer skins that we have on us will make repairs to our deer clothing. I feel pretty good with level 3 mending, so I think we'll be alright. We'll come back and get our gear, and then we're going to head out the other way, the way that we originally intended to go, which was the High Meadow route, which will lead us to that little plateau, and then ultimately over to Hiller's Footrest, where we could go through the cave system back to Timberwolf Mountain, and then from there, make our way into Blackrock. I feel like, and this is my fault, I apologize. I thought I had everything. I thought I had all of my stuff. Didn't realize until the last minute that we are missing a hunting knife. In the back of my mind, I think I knew that I had left it, but I thought I had left it here at Miner's Folly, so... I'm still fairly confident that's where it is. I would say I'm 95, 96% sure. What are we stuck on? That is here at the Folly. So I'm trying to think here, what else we need to potentially do. I think we're on track. Other than the hunting knife, I think we're on track. Yeah, we're pretty low on condition. In fact, we're dangerously low on condition, actually. And now that I'm looking at my health meter there. We can't mess around. We gotta get warmed up. We gotta sleep or something. Yeah, we're pretty low on condition. Pretty low. I mean, oh, you know what? We don't have anything on. That's why. We've been walking around with nothing equipped. Wow. No wonder we're so cold. No wonder. We have no clothing on. Luckily, we didn't get frostbite. Alright, come on. Let's go. We don't have time to mess around here. Wear those and wear that. Alright, we gotta go. Gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Fumbling around like an idiot. Drop this. Okay, I guess we'll have to stay here for a little bit, get warmed up, and recover some of our condition, because once again, we're back in the red. Wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention, didn't realize we didn't have anything equipped. No clothing. Alright, come on. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't think we're gonna make it to that, oh, we might. Now we're really dangerously low on our condition right now. Alright, let's sleep it off. A couple hours and we'll be fine. Oh wow, we're all over the place. Okay. Let's go 4 hours. Alright, a little bit better. So, first priority, hunting knife. Gotta find it. Have a pretty good idea of where it is. I'm thinking it's over here somewhere. Yep, there it is. It was buried. Buried beneath all the rubble. Alright, well, I guess since we're low on condition, I guess we could maybe spend some time here and do some crafting. Guess we can do that. Since we're not really tired, so we'll go and continue on as planned. Yeah, we'll do that. We got plenty of food, plenty of drink. I guess my next question is, can we do a mag fire? Alright, perfect. Alright, so like I said, I promise we're getting out of here. We're going to Blackrock. Slight detour. We got our hunting knife now, though, so we're going to craft some arrows, make our bow. We'll leave the bow here in Ash Canyon. And then we'll just continue on as planned. Alright, 19 minutes. Let's go. Some more coal. Go back, go back, go back. And this piece of fur, we don't need that. Go ahead and put that on there. And all these sticks. Alright, so that's looking good. 11 hours and some change. We got plenty of time to do some crafting. Let's go and eat a steak or two. We'll get the bow knocked out since that's going to be, you know, the longest. That'll take the longest. And then we'll make a few arrows, or try to at least. So let's go, what's the condition on a knife? 31%? Oh, man. I don't know. We might have to break down and make a repair to this knife.
The night can't be far behind.
I don't know if it'll hold up until we get to Blackrock. Oh, we're thirsty. Super thirsty. That's not good. But at least that's out of the way. So let's go ahead and drop that. And we'll leave the 98% one here. And now we'll make some arrows. So what do we got? 7 hours and some change left on that fire. Beautiful. So we still need to make some repair to our clothing. Let's try that. See if we get these deerskin boots knocked out. Alright, there we go. And we also need to repair these pants. Okay. Now we're looking good. Still at 41 degrees, though. Because we're not going to be able to fix our rabbit mitts in our hat until we get back into Timberwolf. I guess we could make a repair here. Leather for the moose-hide satchel. Might as well get that back up just in case we have another wolf attack. Alright, so that's all looking good. Those are holding up. I suppose that we could repair these as well. Alright, those are holding up. We got 5 hours and some change. And we do have some more. Plus we got all these torches we could potentially break up. So anyways, another piece of reclaimed wood and a couple books. Alright, next up is arrows. Okay, what do we got for arrows? 12 arrowheads. Enough feathers to craft 12 potential arrows, so we need to repair this, though. We absolutely need to. That's not going to last another crafting session. We'll bring it back up to about 50%, I'm thinking, and that should be sufficient. Not too worried about it. And that'll also help us get rid of that whetstone that we've been carrying around as dead weight. What else we got? Let's go a little bit more. We'll just burn this up. One more. Alright, there we go. A respectable 53%. And this whetstone, we can get rid of it. Alright, 5 hours and 55 minutes. Let's eat another steak. Alright, one more steak. Okay, one more steak. And double check. 5 hours and some change. Alright, let's make 3, 6, let's make 9 arrow shafts. I don't know, depending on how much time we have. It's practically a new day.
Made it through another night.
Alright, and there's a blizzard. Alright, 4 hours and some change. At some point we'll need to start thinking about breaking down those torches, but right now we're okay. Let's see, we can do some more arrow shafts. Alright, we got 4 hours. And again, I'm not too concerned about burning through my firewood because I know that there's a lot of firewood up there. Not to mention all the firewood there and these planks and whatnot. In fact, there might even be some reclaimed wood over here. No, looks like we got it all. See, I'm not too worried about that. But it will take a little bit of time to break these down. Might as well. That'll give us enough firewood to maybe make 4 to 5 arrows. If we can make 4 to 5, maybe even 6 arrows, then I'll be alright. Then I'll be a little bit happier. Alright, the torch. Well, we are getting pretty tired. Well, we got more work to do. A little bit more work to do, and then we'll be done. Done with all this. And I guess we can break down a few more of these active torches. We'll do the crappy ones first. It's 13, 14% torches. We'll never use those. Also, the whole point of getting torches in the first place is to make sure that we have sufficient firewood later on. Okay, let's do one more. Now that should give us enough. Oh yeah, we're good now. And let's try to make 6 arrows. How long will that take? 6 arrows will be... Oh yeah, we can make more actually. We can make 8 arrows. Yeah, we'll do that. Just make Alright, now we're super tired. Which is good. We got 3 hours left. Let's sleep for a little bit. So we're not losing... We'll sleep for 2 hours and then we'll make some more arrows and then... Absolutely we're getting out of here. Now that we have the hunting knife... We got an extra bow here in Ash Canyon. Alright, we still got 2 hours and some change left. So let's keep going. Yeah, let's keep going. How many more can we make? 4 more? Yeah, let's go.
I need to find a place to rest.
That worked out perfect. Alright, so we have plenty of arrows now. Let's get some steaks. And we also have some coal here and some water, so we're good for the next time that we come here. Lots of meat. Drop these books. Alright, so now I'm pretty sure we have everything that we need. Let's just do a quick inventory. Bedroll, check. Our pans, check. Our feathers, crampons. Got 1 piece of coal. Got our birch bark. We still have a lot of coffees. Like I said, we're going to be dispersing these coffees throughout different zones, so... 1 herbal tea. We still have 5 birch saplings on us and 3 maple saplings. That's quite a lot, so I guess we can leave another sapling here. A couple saplings, actually. Let's drop 2. And then drop 1 of our maples. Alright, there we go. Now we have plenty of materials. Alright, I don't think there's anything else other than just doing some basic organization, I guess. This is the whole reason why I left my hunting knife in the first place, because it was buried under all this other stuff. Another reason why you should kind of stay organized, you know, it just pays. Pays to be organized somewhat. You don't have to be completely ridiculous about it, but, you know, just a little bit of organization can go a long ways. And I mean, me personally, I get a certain satisfaction about looking at the symmetry of it, if that makes any sense. Don't get me wrong, I'm somebody who enjoys chaos. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't play the game. This game's all about chaos, but at the same time, there's a certain beauty, something about it being aesthetically pleasing to the eyes and calming to the soul for a little bit of organization, just a little bit. So we got way more. Let's drop that one. And what do we got? These are all nice chunks. 1,100 calories a piece. We'll finish these. If there's any teas that we need to prepare, we'll do that. And then I think all of our fares are in order. We repair our clothing. We lighten up the load a little bit. We'll go back and get the bear skin. The wolf skin we can leave there. We got some coal. We got water. We got some books. Still got 37 minutes left. Do we have anything at all that we can... Oh, we do have mushrooms. Alright, now we're good there. Go ahead and pick our pot up. Alright, I think that's everything. I think that is everything. No, give me a torch. Crap. Oh, yeah, I missed it. Alright, so we're good. Let's go get rested up, and then we're leaving in the morning. Also, I wanted to take a couple of these guts with us. Because how many guts do we have now? We're down to 1 gut. 2 maple saplings and some change. Yeah, let's take, what do we got now? 3 guts? Maybe 1 more gut.
I'm too tired to think straight.
And 1 more. Alright, that worked out well. So, do we want to drink this herbal tea? We might as well. See if we can't recover as much condition as possible for the long journey ahead. Alright, now I think we're in pretty good shape. Let's go 10 hours as usual. And we should wake up right about that sweet spot where it's not too early in the morning and not too late into the day. That's what we're aiming for. Just a little bit earlier than what I want, but we got a couple more hours that we can sleep. Let's do 2 more hours. Alright, and again, let's just look over and make sure we got everything. Got our hunting knife, our hacksaw, quality tools, our pry bar, which we still may need. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 arrows. We have our 2 bows, our lantern, plenty of water, plenty of matches. We do have 1 more whetstone on us. If we need to use that. Piece of scrap metal to repair our tools. And a piece of leather. 4 guts, 3 birch saplings, and 2 maple saplings. Still have some extra feathers. Alright, so we're good there. But it's sounding bad out there. Let's poke our head out and see how bad it is exactly. Oh, it's a blizzard. Wouldn't you know it? Alright, well. We can do a couple things while we're waiting. Might as well take advantage of the fact that it's not the best time to travel. We can repair this hacksaw. I wasn't going to do it, but we need to remain light as possible anyway, so I guess it's a good time. So that's up to 90%, 99%. I suppose we could go ahead and do our improvised hunting knife too. I wasn't really going to waste a whetstone, but might as well. Nothing really else we can do. I don't want to travel because we'll wreck our clothing. We just repaired it. And we're at pretty good condition. So we'll just hang out here for a little bit. And spend just enough time to get our hunting knife up to snuff, and then at the soonest opportunity, as soon as the weather breaks, gonna make a beeline out of the zone. Now we do need to go back and get our bed, not our bed roll, but our bearskin coat that's in the cave. Alright, let's go a couple more. Hopefully this will be over soon. Hopefully. Alright, 94%. Alright, game, that's your cue. We can even repair these, believe it or not. Now, why you would want to do that, I don't know. But you can pretty much repair everything except for the pry bar. For some reason, can't repair the pry bar. At least I don't think so. Harvest it, but you can't repair it. Now, I may be wrong, because I could have sworn that I was able to repair it at one point. Maybe if you have your sharpening scale up to a certain level. I don't know. There's not really else we can do. Yeah, that's all of our tools. The mag glass we can't repair, I know that, but these don't lose condition, though. Oh, we can reload our flare gun. Do that. Alright, that's loaded up. I guess we'll hang out here for a little bit longer. Maybe we can break down that chair or something. Or at the very least, maybe just pass some time. We could run up and get some... I know what we could do. We could go up there and break down some cloth. I guess we'll do that. While we're waiting. That's about all we can do, because we're good on everything else. Yeah, I mean, we could travel in this, but like I said, at this point, we need to kind of conserve our resources, because we're running out of herbal teas. And we had just repaired our clothing, so... we don't want to wreck our clothing just yet. So more matches right there.
What have we here?
Matches, Mackenzie, you know what it is. More match. I feel like not the chair, but the cloth. I feel like Agent Smith in the Matrix when he's like more Smiths. That's like the game. I can almost see Raphael telling us more matches. Send in more matches. How many packs of matches does he have? More. That's all you need to know. Alright, any day now. Hoping this blizzard ceases to exist so we can move on out of here. Oh, that bedroll. Guess we could break that down. That's 6 extra pieces. Alright, what else do we got? We got this cloth over here. We got these curtains. Man, we're going to be here for another day if this doesn't let out. Come on, I'm really anxious to get out of here. This is like Pleasant Valley blizzards right here. Alright, that is a ton of cloth. Most of which we're going to leave here anyways. I guess we'll break this down too. So I think that's all of the cloth here. Other than this chair, of course. And we don't have a hatchet to break that down, but everything else... so we can break down these. Alright, there we go. That sounds a little bit better. No. Come on. You gotta be kidding me with these blizzards. Alright then, I guess we'll break down another crate. Oh, look at that. Glad we did, because there's another whetstone for us. Use a whetstone, you get a whetstone. I think it's safe to travel now. It sounds pretty decent. Alright, let's go. Finally, let's get the heck out of here. Alright, so I think our best route... I'm trying to think, if we go that way, that'll take us to High Meadow, which will wrap around. I think we might go the gold mine route. We might go back through the gold mine. That way. Anyways, I guess we'll leave some cloth here. Well, we have 23 pieces. Yeah, let's leave, Alright, 15 pieces. Maybe not that much. Alright, 11 pieces, because we need some cloth in Timberwolf Mountain also. Alright. Now we're looking good. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Why is there just random pots laying around? I mean, we were carrying that pot. That's weird, just to have a random pot. That pot belongs to us, but I guess we'll just leave it there. That's kind of weird. Because we didn't drop a pot. I don't recall dropping a pot. Okay, so we have one stem on us, and I know that we can find one more stem in Blackrock. And also, we have another stem in the cave. The cave system leading from Pleasant Valley to Coastal Highway. So that's 3 stems. And I know we left another stem somewhere. So that's 4 stems. So I think we can get that requirement met. As for the flashlight, as far as I'm aware, there's no flashlights in Interloper. So we're not able to fulfill that requirement. But everything else, I think we're on par. Got our first bearskin.
Cold.
Or our second bearskin, I can't remember. We have another bearskin somewhere. Oh, yeah, I know. Is it in Mountain Town, or did we take it with us? I can't remember. Oh, no, we left it in the cave in Mountain Town, so that's the second bearskin. Alright, let's get warmed up and check on the condition of this bearskin. Although I will say that we need a full lantern, meaning that it needs to be full of fuel to qualify. That's cured now, finally. That's good. We can take that with us. This wolf pelt we'll leave here to cure. But let's bring it a little bit closer, though, to the entrance. Oh, not that close. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if we could... First of all, do we have it on us? Let's drop it. I want to try something. Oh no, it automatically picks it up. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe we could do the old coal trick. Doesn't look like we can, though. It's got to be inside the cave. Alright. Fair enough. Suppose we can sleep for an hour or so. Because we need it. We need to go down, well, if we're going the coal mine, the gold mine route, we'll go down 2 ropes. That'll bring us back over to where the birch forest is, and then ultimately to the exit into Timberwolf Mountain. So we're on track. Let's go... Ooh, no, just 1 hour, because we don't have that much daylight left. So 1 hour. There we go. Get our bedroll. And let's go. So we might not even need to go through the gold mine. We might just be able to go down the rope. Now that will put us on the other side of where the shelf cave is. I think that's what it's called, shelf cave. I'm just trying to think to myself, you know, what's the best route out of here? What's the quickest route, I would say? So I'm trying to think. I know that there is a rope that we could go down, although I'm not quite sure exactly where that rope leads to. I have an idea. Whoa, 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 we're going. Don't. If we fall off a bridge, I'm done. We're getting stuck, but yeah, so far I have not fallen off any of these bridges. If we fall off a bridge, though, I promise you we're going to stop the stream immediately. I'm going to delete my channel and not post any more videos. I'll be out. Because if we're gonna die, I want to die by my own, at my own discretion, you know, fighting wolves preferably. I think that's an honorable way to go. Maybe a bear. It's been a while since I've died to a bear, so I suppose that we're due for a bear attack at some point. Probably an aurora bear. It's also been some time since we've lit ourselves on fire. And I think even one time, well, I didn't mean to, that was an accident, but I remember I was on low health and I had a noisemaker that I was trying to use against the wolf, and I think I waited a little bit too long and blew myself up that way. Well, like I said, that was just an accident, though. And I think I was just testing the destructiveness of the noisemaker more or less.
Can't feel my hands.
Because I was super excited when I found out that we had noisemakers in the game now. A little bit disappointed when I realized that we had to jump through some hoops to craft them. But super excited that we at least had the blueprints once we obtained them. Because in story mode, we were able to craft them anywhere, on any workbench with, as long as we had some cloth and a can and some gunpowder, we could craft noisemakers. So I thought that they would continue that.
Feels like
I didn't know that they would throw a monkey wrench in our plans, and now we have to jump through a whole bunch of hoops, and by that I mean we have to not only get a noisemaker before we can get access to the blueprints to make noisemakers, but also we needed to have access to an ammunition workbench to craft them, which I thought was a little bit silly. Especially if you couple that with the fact that we had to go into the toxic mine to get the noisemakers in the first place. And of course to get the code that had the code for the access to the workshop. All right, pretty warm. Let's stay a couple little bit. There we go. That's good. All these rose hips, I guess. So anyways, if you were wondering where the stem is here, it's right here. You always find a stem right here on this ledge, so make a mental note, take pictures, take a screenshot, whatever you got to do. And if you forget, like I said, it's right where that cave is. So on this rock ledge, there's a stem right there. I can show you what it looks like. So we have a stem on us.
feel numb.
What, let us place it there? Alright, it won't let us place the stem. Anyways, you get the idea. And we did take that, right? I don't want to leave that. Okay, we got it. Alright, another rope. We don't need that rope. Okay, so, let's pass a little bit of time. Or not. That's pretty bad. Alright, on second thought, we'll just stay here. So I don't want to cheat and look at the maps. Like I said, I have a pretty good idea of where that rope leads to. From here, we can go two ways. We can go through the gold mine. And that's what I've been debating for the last 10 minutes. Do we want to go through the gold mine and down those ropes? That will lead us... Because I know that will definitely lead us to the exit. One of the exits. But I can't quite remember where this other rope goes. Can't remember where that leads, to be honest. But I think it leads on the other side of Shelf Cave. Shelf Cave is where we'll go if we go through the gold mine and down those ropes. And once we get to the bottom there where there could be a moose spawn, to our right there's a cave, and I believe that's called Shelf Cave. So I know, and so I'm thinking that this rope, let's make sure we have enough, yep, we got enough water. I'm thinking that this other rope leads to the other side of that, I guess ravine or whatever, where all that birch bark is. Alright, so we're at max health. Minus our frostbite. For the first time in a long time, I'll say. You know, it's been a while since we've seen that much condition, so... Needless to say, we're in pretty good shape now. And we do have some, couple birch teas on us if we need to use those. 3 bandages? We can make some more bandages. Let's do that. Alright. Now we're fully rested. I wanted to kind of see if we can get a mag fire started. Typically during the daytime, and by that I mean just after dawn, is the ideal time to use a mag glass to start a mag fire. So, I guess we can pass a little bit of time. And let's pick this up. It's a little bit too early. I'm trying to think now. As for the bearskin coat, I believe that you can sometimes find that on the way to the gold mine. In that little section where there's that shallow cave where you can kind of be warm. I believe it can either be there or actually in the bear cave. So I don't think it's on this side though. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure. And I think that's how I found everything, is that they'll place items here in the corners of these rock walls. So if you're up in Ash Canyon, do some exploring, you know, check around. Sometimes you can find little items tucked away in these little corners. But somewhere up here on this top level, you can sometimes find a bearskin coat that's already crafted. Alright, so where does this lead? Where is this going to take us? I have no idea where that leads. Well, I guess we could try it.
cold to think.
All right, Mackenzie, give me a break. Lay off me, will you? All right, this is a big-ass rope. This might be the tallest rope in the game. This might be. Yeah, that's a heck of a rope.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Alright, where in the heck are we? Maple sapling? I guess we could take that. We got enough saplings as... you know what? We're never going to come back here, so we might as well get this one. Wherever we are now, we're not going to come back here. I am honestly not sure where we are. So we'll find out together. None of this looks familiar. Yeah, none of this looks familiar. Alright, well, we're here now. What's in the book bag, though? We'll stop here and check out this book bag for sure. Maybe there might be some thermal underwear. Looks like there's a snow shelter down there, probably ruined. Alright, nothing in there. Come on. Yeah, I don't know where this leads. I mean, it's only a couple places it could lead to. I mean, this kind of looks familiar. Ruined. And some dog food. Alright, what's some calories? Oh, I think I know where we are. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I'm a liar. You can get up to the gold mine this way, going up those ropes. Not these other ropes. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I guess you can. I didn't think you could. So anyways, we're where we want to be. Yeah, we're on the... right over here is Shelf Cave. We'll stop by there. I think there's some meat there for us, maybe. Yeah, we're good now. I know where we are. Alright, so it turns out you can get to the gold mine that way, but it's just not ideal because you gotta go up so many ropes. And those aren't small ropes. I mean, that one's kind of small, but those other two are huge, massive ropes, so... I don't know if it would be feasible to go that way. You would probably more than likely need a stem. So, okay, here's where we, this is where the moose could spawn at, right here. And we're on track. We're going the way that we originally wanted to go. We were just going to go a different route. For a second there, I was like, where in the heck? But yes, there's the Shelf Cave. I think it's what it's called, Shelf Cave, marked by these rose hips. So again, we'll just poke our head in here, get warmed up. I can't recall if we left any food in here. I think we used it all. Stone Shelf Cave. Not Shelf Cave, Stone Shelf Cave. Yeah, it looks like we used all the meat. So there is some meat down below. But we're not going to go down another rope because that will take us out of the way. And we got a little bit of water left. I guess we could make a little bit... I don't know. Do we have any teas that we could cook? No teas, and we can't make any... Can't prepare anything. But the good news is we're getting our cans. So we have how many cans now? 1, 2, 3, 4 cans. So that's 4 ever. I think 20 is what we need. 20 cans in total to make our base official. So we'll take all these cans into Timberwolf. We'll probably leave them, I don't know, maybe... We'll see. I know that we have all the ropes deployed though, so it'll be a little bit easier navigating Timberwolf Mountain. What else? We got 20 cattails. We got this candy bar. We can definitely eat this. So I'm hoping that we can find some more birch bark. Right here to our right. So I guess we'll just pass some time. You know what? Let's sleep because we're super tired. So yeah, let's sleep for 4 hours. And another blizzard. Why did I sleep? Could have just kept on going.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yeah, Mackenzie, I get it. Alright, what are we gonna do now? So, we're not too far from the exit. But like I said, I don't want to wreck my clothing. Everything's in pretty good condition right now. So let's just make a repair to these.
Could eat anything right about now.
Yeah, there's a couple things that we can do. We can make some repairs. And hopefully by the time we're done with this, blizzard will have cleared out. Because honestly, it's been a lot of blizzards lately. I don't know why. And this is typically a good zone to hang out in if you're trying to avoid blizzards.
I could eat anything right now.
Alright, there goes that sewing kit. Guess we'll leave it here with its partner. And we got some cattails. So I guess we can drop this, let that begin to cure. I suppose we could cook some water. We do need some more water. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. We could also drop down to the other cave to get some more timberwolf, or not timberwolf, but wolf meat. But that means we'd have to come back up. So four teas in total. And we don't have enough materials to craft anything else. So, okay, we'll make some water then. Maybe a gallon. Then hopefully by that time the blizzard will have ended. Because we've already been streaming for a couple hours now, and we still haven't even left Ash Canyon yet. And I was hoping that we'd get to Blackrock by now.
Turned out pretty well.
Alright, put another piece of reclaimed wood. That should be plenty, and then we'll sleep for an hour. Alright, that sounds good. That sounds promising. Alright, pick that up. The sapling, I guess, we'll take with us. Pick up our pans, or cans, or whatever, pots. And let's drop a tea. That'll help us get warmed up, and also give us some calories. Take a torch, and let's go. Alright, we're on track now. We're on track now, so if we go that way, that'll take us back to Angler's Den. There are some wolves you have to navigate, though, to get there. And going this way will take us back to Timberwolf Mountain. And ultimately back to the Bitter Ridge, or the Bitter Marsh, if we were to just keep going. Alright, still no birch bark. Not even one. I mean, if we could find just one birch bark, we could make another tea. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. So the respawn rate is pretty low. Yep, no birch bark. Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, like I said, you can go up that path right there, which will wrap around that fallen tree bridge, which will take you up into that area. And as I said, there's nothing for us on Interloper, but if you're on Stalker, or if you're playing on another difficulty, you can find some things there. But we gotta go. The only thing else that we can check out is there's sometimes a backpack along one of these, yeah, there it is. Alright, nothing in the backpack. Alright, well, we're finally getting out of Ash Canyon into Blackrock. That's our next stopping point. Getting the vest. Taking out a slew of Timberwolves. And also a couple bears while we're there. What else can we do? We need to get some more deer skins too, so we'll go deer hunting. There's not too many deer in Blackrock. There's a little bit, maybe, I don't know. Should be enough to at least get a few skins. In the meantime, I'm trying to think of what else we can potentially do. I mean, at some point we'll come back into Timberwolf Mountain because, as I said, the summit's where we're going to establish ourselves as our primary base. So we'll be going back and forth as we gather supplies. Alright, finally, we're out of here. And we have a lot of meat over here at the deer clearing, so I'm not worried about our calories. We should be good there. We can hang out for a little bit, you know, pass some time, rest up. So we have 4 cans on us, and then there's 3 more cans of tomato soup that we found in one of those containers. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 altogether. And from my experience, there's a lot of canned goods that you can find in Blackrock. So we should be able to get to 20 between Bleak Inlet and Blackrock. Get to that 20 can mark, so I'm not concerned with that. As for lamp fuel, that may require us to do some fishing, so we could potentially go fishing in Keeper's Pass. Because that little transitional zone, I absolutely love that. And we'll go there eventually to get our 3rd distress pistol. Home sweet home, I guess you could say. Ah, the deer clearing. Pretty decent weather, too. Not too bad out here. Speaking... Oh, there's the deer. Alright, we're not going to make the same mistake we did last time. We're going to cave this deer. Let's get our bow ready. We're going to cave one of these deer. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe. Come on, you can do it. Go, 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 go. Yes, perfect. Got ourselves a cave deer. Oh, how did I fluff that up? Are you serious? How did I screw that up?
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
What did it hit the deer and then just... Okay, well, I'm a little bit disappointed about that. I guess I should have checked my arrows. Checked the condition of my arrows. Alright, come on. One of these deer is going to go. No. Alright, that's fine. Not going to worry about it too much because we got meat in here. Wow, that was crazy though. That should have been a hit. Oh, well. 2 guts. Alright, I guess we'll do some cooking then. Do we want to do cook? Yeah, we might as well, because we're kind of tired, so... Okay. Let's drop our bedroll. There's also that wolf we could potentially get to go hunting for us. And there's that... okay. Let's just head back over here before we do anything too crazy. So, yeah, I should have checked my arrows, I guess. I didn't realize we had one that was so low on condition. Alright, well. Next time. Right now, we'll cook up some of this deer meat. And we'll take as much up to the summit as we can. Right now, let's get a torch. We should have some sticks. No sticks, just reclaimed wood. Well, cedar's a little bit better. Alright, try it again. Yeah, much better. 95% chance I'll take it, for sure. Yeah, so 4 cans on us plus the 3, so that's 7 in total. I'm trying to think of where else. We'll have to just wait and see what we find in Blackrock. I'm thinking there's going to be plenty of cans there that we can take out of the zone back to the summit, so not worried about that. We do have 1 bear skin on us, and we'll get a couple more. Some of this deer meat we'll need to bring up to the summit. Can't remember how many, but we'll bring as much as we can. And we'll probably get most of this cooked up. Most of it. 38 and 27. I don't know, what do you think about the summit as a base of operations? Is it ideal? Probably not the most ideal location. Although I would say that Timberwolf Mountain in general could be a great place to set up a base. Maybe not necessarily the summit. Maybe one of the caves down below. That's typically what we see. Anywhere where there's a bear close by, where you could potentially... Because, you know, the problem with the base on the summit is logistically it's going to be tough for us to carry all this meat up there. That's one issue. Now, not only do we have to deal with predators along the way, but it's also heavy. And we got to go up several ropes. Now, luckily, we did place some ropes strategically up there, so we can take some shortcuts, but we'll have to go up at least 2 ropes. In this case, though, it worked out because we already have a heavy hammer up there. We found one up there. And of course, there's already a distress pistol up there. So we didn't need to go and get another one.
All I can think about is food.
Well, 11 minutes. Okay, do we have torches on us? We got 4 torches. Let's do this. Let's use a piece of coal. No, you know what? Let's not. Because we may need that for the next deer that we get.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
But we will drop this, though. And we'll keep it here. Let it cure for the next time. We'll probably be coming back here on more than a couple occasions. Let's see. Moldy venison. I'll take it. Alright, one more piece ought to do it. We'll let that burn off. We got plenty of water, I'm pretty sure. I guess we could cook up a little bit more water. Suppose that we could, but let it burn off. And now let's sleep for 10 hours. Alright, so we're not too heavy right now. All these saplings we won't take up there, obviously, because there's a workbench. So we don't need to take the saplings up there. We'll take the bear skin, though. And these two deer skins. So we'll take those three. We'll take all these cans up there. We'll keep that stem on until we have other stems. We don't need a hunting knife up there. I'm trying to think of what else. Tools we don't need to have up there. Stones we need to bring up with us, though, to make a rock cache. Because that'll take some time. 50 stones, I think, is what we need to make a rock cache. As for the other bear pelts, or skins, or whatever you want to call them, we can probably get 2 here in Timberwolf, and of course we can get the other 3 probably in Blackrock. And we'll go to all 3 locations at some point to hunt the bear. Alright, it is nighttime, we're tired, let's go to sleep. But first, top up our water. 10 hours. Oh, we didn't want to pick it up. Alright, 10 hours. Well, so far, so good. So far, so good. Alright, I guess we can stream for a little bit longer, maybe another hour or so, at least long enough to get into Blackrock. Right now, let's take some of this meat with us. Alright, how much is that? Now, we're still under capacity, we're going to eat a little bit. Yeah, we're doing good, though. A couple of these torches we can leave here. Let's leave one of these torches here. And let's head out. Alright, this wolf we'll need to take out at some point. But we'll let it go for one of these deer. Yeah, this deer in front of us is going to be our sacrificial deer. I mean, that wolf is pretty far. Wait, is that a... Okay, where'd that deer go? 'Cause that wolf is coming for us. Alright, we'll let this wolf go for this deer, and then we'll take it out. Oh no, don't do that. You're gotta be kidding me. Oh no, that's not good.
Cold is making my head feel
Yeah, go for that deer. Alright, I think we'll be alright. And I guess we'll just have to hang out here then.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, we'll just hang out here for a little bit. I'm not sure where that wolf went, but we're not going to be able to track it in these weather and this weather. So I guess let's sleep for an hour. So many blizzards, and we're not even in Blackrock yet, but a ton of blizzards. And we're not really warming up that much. Somewhat. Not a whole lot, though. I guess we'll just pass time. So we can't really travel in this. This is ridiculous. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we gotta find out where this wolf is. Alright, I heard it. Alright, it's tracking this deer. Ooh. Oh, come on. That was a solid hit, and you know it. Alright, I want to keep eyes on this wolf.
Can't feel my hands.
Oh, there we go. Alright, that's good. We got one. I can't even get to it. Right, easy does it, slowly. Alright, not a bad spot either, not a bad location. Not sure if we could actually maybe... Oh, maybe we can. How much firewood do we have on us? 3 pieces of coal and 1 stick. I guess that's... Yeah, we could probably make it work. Let's try it. Let's do a mag fire. I think we can. I think we can get this wolf and deer harvested up. As for that other deer,
Come on.
we'll go and get that one a little bit later on if we have time. We got our hands full right now. We got things that we need to do. We need to get everything up to the summit, and we also need to get these 2 animals harvested and then put away.
Fire's life out here.
And we gotta watch for the potential of a bear. So while we're doing all this harvesting, we're gonna drop these stakes that we have on us. Luckily, that other deer that took off with our arrow can't go too far. It's not gonna be too far. We'll find it here in just a little bit. Not worried about it. But right now, though, I want to make sure we can get this fire up high enough so we can actually do some harvesting. Alright, there we go. That's good. I'll take it. Let's see here. 1 hour. Alright, beautiful. We got 2 hours. Still protected. Still protected, but let's drop a tea. So help us get warmed up. Put that to the side. And I guess we'll do this a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Oh, maybe. Let's put this to the side there. Alright, I think we can get this wolf. And we're just out. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. That worked out really well. That worked out extremely well. I'm happy. So let's go ahead and get some of this wolf or deer, whatever this is, harvested up.
I better take this food.
Oh yeah, Mackenzie, we're taking it. Alright, and now, it's pretty good now. This is good weather, great weather. So let's cook some water while we're doing this harvesting. Alright. And yeah, we should have enough, should have enough. If anything, we'll got a couple more sticks we can get. Oh yeah, we're doing good. Alright, perfect. So, we just want to get all this meat harvested. We're not going to cook it all up, but at least we'll get it harvested. And we'll get the hides put away. Put away the guts. So I'm trying to think of what the requirements. We'll have to take a look at the requirements again, because I know we need some wolf meat up there at the summit, some deer meat, and then some bear meat. So we're taking up the deer meat. That's what we're in the process of doing right now. And also we'll take up some wolf meat now that we have a wolf that we hunted. So 1 hour left on there. Let's drop this. Alright, there's our wolf steaks.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
Alright, what do we got? 39 minutes left? We should have enough time to harvest all these quarters. Even if it means we stay here for a little bit. I'm okay with that. Like I said, we got a little bit that we need to do, but I think we're moving along pretty well. Weather's holding up on us. I was worried there for a second because of the blizzard, but looks like the weather's cooperating. Alright, 1 minute until boiled. Let's go ahead and finish that. Alright, pick up our pots. And cook some wolf steaks. We got 48 minutes. Alright, last quarter. Last one. Oh, right. Now, these deer, all these guts and stuff, we're going to take everything and we're going to put it into that cave. Because we're a little bit too heavy to carry everything up there right now. So, as I said, we're going to make several trips. But slowly and surely, we're making our way. Alright, so let's drop that. And let's also drop this one. That's good. Drop these guts. Don't want to forget that. We got 4 guts. Little organization goes a long way, so... Don't want to make the same mistake twice. Don't want to leave something behind crucial to our success, like an improvised hunting knife. Don't want to do that again. And a lot of these rocks we can get because we'll need about 50 stones, I believe, to make our rock cache. Oh yeah, a lot of sticks. A lot of sticks. Alright, those are cooked. And where's those other ones at? There we go.
I need to drop something.
$47 apiece. Guess we can hang out here for a little bit. Weather's holding up. And we're gonna go up that way. Up to, what is it called? Shelf? Secluded shelf. That's what it is. Oh, this venison is raw. We can leave most of this. Like I said, we're not gonna cook all this up. We will eventually. But right now, we're not gonna mess with it. Alright, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. And this wolf meat we'll take up with us along with this venison. And I guess we can get some feathers. So we can always leave feathers in different parts like we do coffee. Alright, 29 minutes. I guess we could put all this meat in that cave. I guess we could do that so we don't forget about it.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's do that. Or at the very least, we can put it right here. Someplace where we can see it. Alright, that's fine. That way, at least we know where it is. When we come back here, we don't have to go looking all over the place for it. So I may forget that it's, that we even put it up here. It is in a weird spot. And all that will disappear. Alright, 17 more minutes. We'll wait long enough for these steaks to cook.
I might have to drop some gear.
Let's take our tea, take all this meat. Alright. Take a torch with us. One more torch. And let's go. And then we need to stop over here real quick to get these cans. There's 3 cans that we left here. And some scrap metal, I believe. And we got some birch bark. That's good. Let's take that. Do love our birch bark. Now, all these other saplings, we're not going to worry about those just yet. We're already overwhelmed with saplings. We have way more than what we need, so. Right now, I just want to get some of this meat up there to the summit, some of this other stuff that I know that we're not really going to be using. All these canned goods, those are pretty heavy, so I don't think we need any rabbit meat up there, but I think rabbit pellets is a requirement. So at some point, we will need to get rabbits. But right now, get these cans. So I believe that's it. Yep, these are empty. We're pretty heavy. Like I said, we're not going to be able to get all this up there, but we should be able to get most of it. Even if it means we take, you know, in fact, we can actually eat some of this venison right now. Those are not very big chops. All right, there we go. Now we're filled up. Alright, let's drop this. And get a fresh torch. Now, like I said, there's a couple ways that we can get to the summit now that we've deployed all the ropes. Including, but not limited to, this way. We could also go down. You know what? That might be easier, actually. If we go down to the, well, we'll still have to go up 2 ropes, though. I don't know. Okay, we'll do this.
My fingers feel numb.
We'll go the other way, because at least this way we'll have a place that we can sleep that's warm without worrying about, you know, freezing. Now, there's another deployment point that we could potentially use. That would require we go back to the mountaineer's hut and deploy it. However, we can still shimmy down here. I'm fairly sure. If not here, then over on the other side. Oh yeah, this is fine. We can get down here.
Never felt so cold in my life.
We'll probably sprain something. We'll just make our way down, though, nice and slow. Yep, there we go. One of our ankles. Alright, let's go ahead and patch that up. So we're on the other side of this cave. I don't know what this cave is called, but it's a shallow cave where you can usually find some matches and some shelter. It's a nice little spot where you can hang out for a little bit. Not sure if it'll be warm enough here right now. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so if we go that way, that'll take us back up to the other rope that will lead back to the deer clearing. And then going down this way, this will take us back to Echo Ravine, and eventually we can go 2 places from here. We can either go to the Mountaineer's Hut, or we could go into the cave, which is where we're headed. And that will take us up to the lower tier, directly below Eric's Falls, to the entrance to Blackrock. So this way's a little bit longer. And a couple more ropes. There's three ropes that we'll have to go up to get to the summit. We'll have to go up one rope to get to the level where Eric's Falls is. And then another rope that'll put us on that little shelf before we get to the summit. And then, of course, we'll have to go the summit rope. But I decided to go this way because for the most part it's pretty safe. There may be a wolf down here. But there's also a cave that we can sneak into. And at least we can stay there and get warmed up. Whereas if we went the other way, we would have been stuck at that first rope because I think we're too tired to actually do any climbing right now. And we're far enough away from that wolf that we should be able to get into this cave before it harasses us. And if anything, we can climb up this tree or something.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Yep. I can hear it. Yep, I can hear it. Nope, nope, nope. We're getting out of here. Yeah, we're getting out of here. All right. And we'll sleep here at the entrance, or the exit, depending on which way you're coming from. Yeah, we searched all that. What's in here? Just a spray can. We don't need that. We'll take the coal.
I think I need to lay down.
Anything back here? Any coal? No? Alright, let's go up to the other level. Come on. Nice and easy. Here, easy does it, nice and easy, easy does it, whichever. Now this part of the map I really like. Like I said, my third favorite part of the map, I would say, next to the deer clearing, and then of course the Forest Cave, I believe is what it's called, over there by the Timberwolf Mountaineer's Hut. Overall, pretty good place. A lot of meat, a lot of animals that you could hunt and harvest. And generally a lot of reishi mushrooms, rose hips. Pretty much whatever you need. Saplings, everything that, you know, you'll need to get yourself by, so. And not too far from different places. Now, other than to go back down to Echo Ravine and get that wolf eventually, we're probably not going to be heading through this cave so much as the other cave system leading to and from Blackrock, just because of where we decided to place our base. However, we will need to take out this other wolf once we exit this cave. There's usually one or two there. So we're not going to do that right now. I think we're going to end the episode as soon as we get up here. Sleep for 10 hours, and then we'll probably stream again maybe either Sunday or Monday, back to our regular schedule, so. Didn't quite make it into Blackrock. But we're very close. So from here, we will just exit this cave, follow the creek all the way up to the other cave entrance, and then that will put us out by bricklayers. And we got a cattail head. Alright, let's put our bedroll right here then. There we go. And let's drop everything. Oh, cancel. And put a fire somewhere around here. Here should be good. That way we have some torches. Torches for next time. And then we'll need to get some more flares as soon as possible, because we don't have any flares right now. And dealing with Timberwolves, that'll be a little bit tricky without a flare. I mean, we can certainly get it done.
Turned out pretty well.
Alright, let's put a couple sticks on here. Or a piece of coal, rather. That would be better. That would give us some nice torches. And we can take this time to make some water. Just never have too much water. And then we'll kind of get organized. A lot of this meat will be taken up to the summit with us, along with all of our canned goods and our animal skins.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, these wolf steaks we're gonna leave alone. Do we have anything else on us other than these cans? So, alright, we'll need some more deer venison then. But all of these canned goods we're gonna leave. Alright, so we gotta keep track of these canned goods, because we'll need about 20 or 21 canned goods up on the summit in order for it to constitute an actual base. So that's 4 right there, 5, 6, 7 in total. Alright, there we go. What else do we need to leave here? This bear hide we're gonna leave here. And these 2 deer hides. Alright, so a lot of this stuff, like I said, we're going to take up to the summit. Probably these 2 deer hides, this bear hide, the wolf beef right there, all these cans, and then a lot of stones. So we have a ton of stones right now. These stones we can drop right here. Let's do that, because we have a ton of stones on us. 18 stones. I'm gonna drop most of these. We'll keep a couple. Alright, how much time we got? 16 minutes. Alright, I think that's it, so I think we're doing really good. I think so. I'm pretty satisfied with what we've done so far. Let's take another look here. Alright, so let's go ahead and break this one down. And then we'll break the other one down. And I think this is a good place to end the episode. So in the next one, we're going to Blackrock. More than likely. I mean, like I said, we're pretty much at the entrance to Blackrock right now. But I think this is a good stopping point. We're just going to sleep for a little bit. And in the next one, we may take some of this stuff up to the summit. We may hold off. It really just depends on the weather and, you know, the quality of the weather and how much food we have and what we need to do. So we got a little bit that we need to do, but we got a lot done. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep here for 10 hours, and I will see you in the next episode. If you like this, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. Typically, I'll be streaming on weekdays, but I think we may try to get a stream in on Sunday. We'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. But anyways, be safe out there, everybody. Have fun. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you in the next one. So bye for now.